Hey everybody. It's that time again. Viewer request Sundays on Merlin Temple. So we are going to be playing a Handy Gamer Show request today. He had requested the Dreamfall series, and the very first game in the Dreamfall series is called The Longest Journey. I had a few issues getting this game to work with Streamlabs OBS, so I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to make it through the whole thing, because when I actually had to look up some tips and tricks onto how to get it to stream properly, and I finally found something that told me. But that same article also said that there are some bugs that make it hard to finish the game. They had some tips and tricks to get through those bugs as well, but they had some big warnings like, make sure you don't miss anything in this section or you're screwed. So, so I'm really hoping that I don't get stuck, that this game is cool and we can finish it. Maybe I won't hit those bugs. Hopefully. All right. So, as a result though of the weird thing about this game, ooh, and I just realized I forgot to change our question of the day. Hey, Girl Side Quest. Yeah, there might be. There might be. As far as in the Longest Journey here, there's some game ending bugs potentially that might be a problem. But I have found some stuff on the internet that might help me get around those things. So I actually forgot to change our question of the day, and I'm trying to think of one real quick to change it to. This was a problem. Question of the day. I'm gonna make it stupid easy to answer today. Mainly because, well, you'll see. You'll see! And for whatever reason, this doesn't look like it's working. Oh, I hope the game capture is still working. I had to reboot, and it looks like it might not be anymore. Oh, this is gonna make me angry. I tested this, I really did, and it worked. Well then. Let's see if it'll draw. Anyway, I'm gonna try to just. Sometimes this is weird. Sometimes it like. I'll just switch to the scene and see if it works. All right. So our question of the day is a stupid question today. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is pad thai. Everybody who knows me knows my favorite food is pad thai. I love pad thai. Hotter the better too. Spicier the better. So so I tried to use display capture and it doesn't look like it's actually working. So this is great. This is wonderful. Okay, so why is this not working? You saw a little bit of my screen there and then nothing, right? Yeah, you saw. Yeah. So it works for one of the monitors and not on the other one. I don't know why. I don't know why. You like a medium spicy pad thai, but it's not your favorite. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite? Why is this not working? Why is this not working? All right, I'm gonna try to start the game and see what happens. Maybe it's just being finicky and it's gonna display when I play it. I don't know. Because it's definitely working for monitor 1. Yeah, this is not working. I tested too. This makes me so angry, especially when you test something, it should work. It should work. Alright, let me see if I can make another one. Or maybe I can hide this one and display this one. Oh! Oh! Is it gonna work now? What the heck? This is the most bizarre thing ever. It's like, no, I'll work, I swear I'll work. That's what it's supposed to show. That's what it's supposed to show. Alright. I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna try playing the game again. It just randomly starts working. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Yay! This game, I can tell already, this game might end me as far as frustration with bugs. Alright. So this is almost a retro game at this point. I guess if Psychonauts counts as a retro game, this counts as a retro game too, doesn't it? 1999? Anyway, I know nothing about this game, so we're just gonna begin the journey. We have to begin the journey, continue the journey, end the journey. We're just gonna begin the journey and see what happens. A lion is in the streets. I'm reminded of, like, Harry Potter, at least the music.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
A true one.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance?
What is that? Why is this funny?
Story, child. And not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a
These don't look like children.
Ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance. And that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Almost like 30-year-olds
yes, that
are
does
children.
sound like a story we'd like to hear.
I mean, they are children, but...
Very well. This story,
Why are they sitting
like all
around?
good stories,
like little
begins
kids.
where it ends. In a tower. In a realm that is no more.
Okay, so we're going to something like a King's Quest Girl in the Tower type scenario. Longest journey. So this is a completely blind playthrough. I don't know anything about this game. I'm in case you didn't hear me say it or you didn't read my title, I don't even know how long of a game this is. If this can be completed in a day, or if I'm gonna take a multiple few days to do this. I don't know. We'll see. Blind playthrough. What could possibly go wrong? Even if there's game ending bugs where if I don't get something. This is only gonna take me a day, right? So what is happening here? We're in some kind of temple? Somebody is being energized somehow. Brought to life. I'm not really sure what's going on right here. Not. It would be nice to have some narration during this. Okay, so we're in a futuristic type world. This is not Girl in the Tower type stuff. This is interesting. It's like all of the genres mixed together. We're gonna do some futuristic Fifth Element type stuff. Cause she kind of looks like Lilu a little bit. A little bit, not a lot, but you know, it looks like she has more brown hair than red, but it's short. She's got that white skimpy outfit on. It's just not quite as skimpy as Lilu's.
Don't tell me I'm dreaming again.
You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
Right. Is this where we can go? Okay, so we've got inventory options. Okay. Cool. Alright. Do we have any? We don't have anything that we start with in our inventory. Okay. So let's look. Look at
Postcard
things.
pretty.
Landscape. Postcard pretty.
Real life never looked this good. Real life never looked this.
Whoa! Wow, this is... Oh, we can look at ourselves?
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
Our name is April, apparently. Okay. Okay. So there's nothing other than looking.
What's happening?
It's an egg?
Oh, perfect.
Is that
I
an
guess if I don't do
egg?
something to save
Yeah.
that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
Can we get the big egg? Let me read. Fan Expo Toronto, you were taking photos of a ton of people in cosplay. There's a girl dressed as Lilu in the white outfit, but she seemed way too young to wear something like that. Yeah. I've seen that cosplayed a few times. More recently, I think in the last few years, I saw somebody who pulled it off really well. 'Cause she was a redhead too, and she looked a lot like her. It was really good. How do we save this egg? Rock?
Lucky thing the egg got caught
Or
between
roots.
those roots.
Roots.
It's a long way down.
Yeah, tons of... Yeah. I used to cosplay. I don't so much anymore. One time I went as Miss Pac-Man. And I got like a sexy outfit and stuff like that and did a whole little sexy
I'm
Miss
an artist,
Pac-Man thing.
not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead.
That was a long time ago.
Close to it.
Twig? Can we take that? Oh. Oh no, we made the tree upset by taking
the
a twig.
Suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's the branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There's nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
There's only one tree.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
Yeah. Thanks for clearing that
Yeah,
up.
everything makes sense now.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
Oh, now we have dialogue options. What happened to the tree? What's the deal with the egg? What's the deal with the egg?
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child.
The egg.
Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
What happened to the
What
tree?
happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we...
Battle?
Between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down, and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer.
Okay, so...
Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
Yeah, I need to save the egg.
It is too late. Without
Why
sustenance,
do you
we
give
do
up
not
so
have the
easily, tree?
strength
You're a
to bring
tree.
it safely home. We have failed.
Oh, yeah,
and
you
the
have
earth
failed,
will
but
know
I haven't.
shame for all time to come.
I can save it. Just tell me what I can do. Yeah. Are you always this glum? I'd rather
there
know.
anything
I'd
I
rather
can
know what
do
I
to
can do to help.
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
Yeah, because you're a
Lose the
narcissistic
attitude,
tree.
okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We
Don't
do not
panic.
panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny.
Oh yeah, you're better
If,
than me.
however,
Right, got
against
it.
all odds, you do succeed. We will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
Old tree. Alright, so maybe we should save now that we've talked to the tree. Alright. Let me look at the game settings real quick. Okay, there's not a whole lot here. High quality April model. Alright, whatever. That looks good. There's nothing there that looks like it needs to be turned on. What just happened here? Oh, great. Great.
It's the withered limb of a dying
Oh,
tree.
it
I
stopped.
feel so guilty. I really do.
Alright, maybe we should use the twig or the branch to roll it back. What are we doing? I didn't want to do that. This is really unsettling. Like the... Nest? Nest. What's in the nest?
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales.
Oh, so maybe we can
For
take
some
some of the
strange reason,
scales?
I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
Well, I want to try to take some
This
some
is
scales.
interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before. I'll keep it as a souvenir.
A souvenir. Okay. So we can we take that
Looks
to
right
the
to
edge of the
me.
cliff?
But it can't be. It's much, much too big and I don't much care for reptiles.
Oh boy. So it's not a bird, it's
No, the spirit said the tree would lift the egg back. I don't want to risk dropping it.
Okay. To the stream. Oh, I see. So it changes red if it's someplace we can go. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Let's see what we have if we keep going. Hey, Adrian! So far, we're very, very early into the game. We've met a narcissistic tree who thinks he is better than humans and there's no way we can possibly help him. And that's about it at this point.
According to the, spirit, there was some kind of battle that split the rock and changed the course of the stream.
How are you
According
doing?
to the, spirit.
How was your stream?
There was
I
some
saw
kind
you
of
were
battle
streaming
that
this
split
morning,
the rock
but
and changed the course of the stream.
I couldn't tune in this morning.
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead. Or close to it.
was working on other things this morning. So, wait, so can we, okay,
Fresh
so we look at the
mountain water.
stream.
Back in the real world, they'd probably charge $15 a bottle for this.
15 bucks a bottle for that. Yeah, okay, so scale.
It's a large, slick,
We have
and somehow disturbingly
we have a
reptilian scale.
reptilian scale. We could maybe use that to keep the stream going to
I'll
the
lose
rock.
my balance and fall if I have to hold a scale like this. I need something to support it with.
You're doing good? Cool. You got a game about a flea that jumps? Only had one level, but it still took almost 2 hours to save states. Wow. Is that like a platformer then?
I think I just made a funnel. Cool. I'm so proud of myself.
Check that out. Alright, so maybe now we can divert
This should do the
the
trick.
water or bring the water over here. Yeah, now what, tree? Now what? Now what? Huh? Can't help you? Can't help you? What did I just do now? Huh?
Talk about instant rehab.
Oh yeah, the tree got healthy. I wonder how that happened. Certainly wasn't the human. We can talk to the tree. Let's look at him
Talk about
first.
instant rehab.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
hey, tree. Guess what I just did?
Leave us be.
Oh, fine.
Are you okay?
You suck.
We find our strength return, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Make him unhealthy with Dry Cleaner.
Aren't
Get to show
we
his
forgetting
boss.
something?
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
Sweet.
A very
Definitely.
primitive platformer,
Yeah.
huh?
The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
He's gonna lift the egg up.
Uh-oh.
Of course, you dropped the egg. You dropped the egg. Oh wait, no, you didn't drop the egg. We just thought you did. Sorry. Okay then.
What? What was that? Uh-oh.
We've got a dragon. Of
It
some
is
sort.
you. You have come,
Is that the mommy
You
dragon?
know me?
And she knows me somehow.
April. Daughter,
Daughter?
I have been waiting for you.
Waiting. Why?
Because it begins here with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How will I know? How will I know what to do?
The world
I will
depends
guide
on you,
you.
April.
And I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
I'm afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
How? So
This
some.
is
I'm
probably not a good thing.
I'm a half reptile. I'm half reptile, you guys. Cause she's my mom somehow. Dragon. Yeah, this is an older game than I thought. I didn't realize this was made in 1999. So this technically could be classified as a retro game too. I just never played it before. This is almost a 20-year-old game, you guys. Chapter 1. Penumbra.
What a nightmare.
It's supposed to be a 90s classic.
Completely
I'd never even
I
heard
must have
about
been
it
tossing and
until a few
turning
years
all
ago.
night. So hot in here too. No wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week. Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon either. It's another sunny day in Newport.
So we're back in the real world. That was our dream world.
Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
Alright, let's save real quick. Since we're not at prologue anymore. What do we have? What is this? A cash card. Okay.
My cash card at the moment is really quite useless. There can't be more than $1 or $2 left in it.
So, okay, so we're a poor college student or something? Alright, what else do we have? A picture?
It's a picture of me and my friends.
Picture of me and my friends. Do I need that? Pick up everything that's not nailed down. Clearly I did need that. Diary? I can talk to the
My
diary?
on again,
Probably
off
write
again
in
diary.
it, right?
We've had a turbulent relationship, her and I.
I got the click bug? Hey, Awkward Aardvark, what's up? How are you doing? I changed my question of the day, but it's kind of a crappy one today because I did it like during my stream because I realized I had forgotten to change it. So, if you want to answer a question of the day, what's your favorite food? It's up to you. Can I write? I can't talk to my diary on. What is the click bug though?
I'm part of the should be reading more but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy. The last book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set.
Unhealthy food that shouldn't be your favorite. Mine's pad thai. It's delicious. I love pad thai. It's fairly unhealthy too, I guess, but I mean it's got eggs and green onions and peanuts, but then it has noodles, so sauteed reindeer. Is that real? Like, I mean, I know you can eat reindeer, but sauteed reindeer? I've never actually had it, so. Or is that a joke answer? Because it seems more like a joke answer.
Books. I don't read much, but I believe it's important to maintain an intellectual facade. I had to borrow some posters from the cafe because I just can't afford to buy any of my own. When I think about it, that's so depressing.
Borrow posters? We borrowed them.
I got those posters from the cafe.
Okay. Plant?
I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect.
I'll give him back one day. Yeah. Someday.
I'm not good at
Okay.
taking care of living things. Nice view, if you're into brickwork.
Can we open the window? Can. And then it closes. And then it opens. This game is slightly buggy. Just ever so slightly buggy. Closet.
The wardrobe is actually made of real wood and not that synthetic crap that makes me sneeze and itch all over.
Cool. Yeah, it's not registering all my clicks at all. I'm like coming to click a bunch of times.
Alright, so my wardrobe's sort of chic deficient, but I can't afford to be cutting edge. Useful, practical, and cheap is my shopping mantra. When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try to focus on my work. It's a bunch of drawings I drew when I was a kid. I don't even know why I brought them here. They mean absolutely nothing to me.
Toy monkey?
It's Constable Guybrush.
Guybrush! It's Guybrush!
He doesn't much like being called monkey.
I have a toy monkey called Guybrush. It's awesome. Gotta take him. Have to. Right? It's Guybrush. Alright. What else do we have?
I could only carry one suitcase with me when I left home. There was so much I would have loved to bring, but c'est la vie. At least it was a clean break with my past. I guess when all my hard work starts paying off, I'll get a house and fill it with all kinds of new junk. The past, who needs it? My suitcase. When fame and wealth, when fame and wealth come knocking,
Right,
I'll buy a wardrobe this.
Alright.
That's my desk.
Can I
so,
not change
theoretically,
clothes? Can I
that's
not
where I'm
get
supposed to do my
dressed?
work. I think my muse has departed me for greener pastures, though, because lately, inspiration's been fleeting at best.
What else is here?
Shelves.
Shelves! Shelves!
Still just shelves.
Still just shelves.
Still just shelves. I worry about the exhibition coming up in 2 weeks.
I can't
This
take,
is the net result of my work. A pile of nothing. And it's not even a big pile of nothing. It's just a chair.
Uh-huh. Can I sit in it?
It's just a chair.
This keeps turning off and... Yeah, it's a
That
pile of
fan
nothing.
is supposed to keep the room nice and cool in the summer.
It's like no
Sure.
tea.
Yeah.
I have
it's
no
at least,
tea.
Oh, 1/4 of a degree cooler in here when it's on.
Where is that in my inventory? Where's my no tea?
That's my work. It's supposed to be a portrait of my life study teacher, but I think he might disagree.
I want my no tea, you guys. Alright, I guess I can leave? Because it doesn't really let me do anything else. I want to talk to the diary, though. Like, why wouldn't...
I've been keeping a diary intermittently since I was 5 years old. Not the same one, of course. I started this one, I think...
April?
This
Really?
year.
My name is April, and I started it in April. That's
It's my diary.
Okay. Timesheet? What is this?
There's a loose sheet of paper in here.
Okay.
Hey, it's my timesheet from the cafe. I completely forgot I put it in here. Good thing I found it, because I'm broke.
Oh, so that's how we get paid. Cool. Cool.
It's my diary.
Alright, I want to talk to the diary. How do I do that? How do I talk? I want to talk to the diary. Alright, hold on. We're gonna save. We're gonna load. Because there was an option. We'll reload that save. I just want to see what happens. Yeah, that... I want to see what happens when we talk to the diary.
Dear diary, note to self. Dreams of talking trees and dragons aside, it's still no excuse for talking to inanimate matter in the real world. So quit it. No, that's just too weird.
But it's not.
No, that's just
Alright.
too weird.
Alright, that's all. I had to see what happened. Alright, we're gonna load back. Alright. Okay, so we're good. I think we looked at everything we've got, right? We didn't look at the
It's a picture of
photograph, I
Charlie,
guess.
Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
We didn't really look at all of these things in our inventory either.
Constable Guybrush is a strange hybrid between man, ape, and musician. In addition to being an officer of the law, of course.
He's
It's
so
Constable
cute.
Guybrush.
Can we wind him?
It's a wind-up mechanism.
Wind him up.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now.
Did I just hear what I think I just heard? That's a little creepy now. I'm thinking...
I think one of his eyes is falling out. The eye came loose. Poor Constable Guybrush.
Do the monkey. No, before that, Adrian. Did I just hear what I think I just heard? Before that.
It's a great, big eye on a spring.
Like, hey you. And then, what did he say? I just have to listen to it again to make sure.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up!
Hands up.
Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell.
Okay, yeah, it was what I thought. Spread your legs, is what he said. This is a creepy monkey. It's a creepy monkey.
Sorry, Guybrush, but I need to borrow your eye for a while.
Alright, we're not playing that again. I don't know
Constable
why we need
Guybrush.
his eye, but I just took his eye. He's a little less creepy now, or more, depending on how you look at it. Okay, so...
Monkey see, monkey do. Well, not
I don't
without
know.
this he won't.
I don't know why we took his eye out, but yeah, we've got his eye now.
It's a list of the hours I worked this past week at the cafe.
Alright. I think we're good to leave.
I'd better head over to the studio to do some work. Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention. Might be a good idea to get dressed first, though.
Yeah, I tried to do that. I was looking at the clothes and all you do is stare at them. Okay, cool. Cool. We're dressed now.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Hey.
Zach, listen, I've got to run, and...
What's going on, April? How you been?
I was doing just fine until you came along. I'm not gonna be a jerk. Pretty good.
Pretty
and you?
good, and you?
Fantastic. Listen, April, how about you and me getting together
I
sometime
have to
soon?
not be
tonight.
here, yeah.
The pavilion is really cooking this week. We could pop some raptures, do a little close dancing. How about it?
He was peeking through the keyhole. Let's just be upfront. No, that's not gonna work.
No, that's not gonna work, Zach.
What? You got something against me, babe? Do I offend you in some way?
Oh, no. I just don't think it's a good idea for us to be together like that.
Hey, whatever. You come crawling back when you realize your mistake, babe. I'm out of here.
Alright. See ya. Yeah, that's
What an
not
asshole.
that's not creepy at all. Alright. Yeah, we'll save there. We'll save over that one. I think that's fine. That's weird. The dialogue box, I have to hit Y at the keyboard because I can't see anything on the dialogue box. There's all kinds of bugs in this game, you guys.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
Alright, so we're not gonna even try to get in there. Charlie's apartment.
Charlie's apartment. His place is twice as big as mine, with a private bathroom
Do
and
we
a
like
huge
Charlie?
bed. I Guess he likes his creature
This is
comforts.
freaking me out up here. This little block. Hey, Charlie.
Nobody home.
Nobody home. Alright. Free access terminal.
It's a fact. As in F-A-C-T.
He's going full
Free
nice guy.
access terminal.
Nice guy. Nice guy. Right? Can be fixed with a program called Digvudo? You know, like, all of the awesome stuff, Awkward Aardvark. I might have to look into that if this bugs me too much longer.
Computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
I'm gonna write that down.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade? In addition to a voice interface, true holo display technology and Instacredit compatibility.
No. I'll just use my hands, thanks.
You are missing out on a great opportunity. If you upgrade now...
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice interface installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
Current voice interface is for sales purposes only. If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today...
No, really. This terminal doesn't belong to me.
Noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
FUB?
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
Even the machines have attitudes
whatever.
in this
Sorry.
game. Oh, man. It's like he woke up a century or two from where he went to sleep at. Aardvark, be careful. Oh! Awesome, Aardvark. Isn't he already awesome, Aardvark?
Organic plastic. It grows, and it converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, just like real plants, but it doesn't need nourishment of any kind. Convenient, but disturbing.
We took a leaf? Did we take a leaf? Yeah, we did. Organic plastic.
It's a leaf of organic plastic. It grows. It converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, but it doesn't need water or sun. No nourishment of any kind, actually. Convenient, but disturbing.
But disturbing. Alright. Yeah, we're not... Can I do anything with this free access terminal? Obviously, I don't want to talk to it, because it's sassy. It's a sassy machine. Wow, she walks slow. Are you watching Screensavers?
It's a chair.
Fiona.
That's Fiona, my landlady. She's all right.
My landlady?
The omnipresent screen. I don't pretend to know how it works, but all the data apparently passes through tiny little black holes in the fabric of our dimension. You know, that really freaks me out when I think about it. It's our screen.
Okay. Matchbook? I'm guessing I can pick that up.
It's a matchbook.
Coffee table.
Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month. That's $9 more than it's worth.
Sounds legit. It's like
More
all
fans.
flea markets.
Proper air conditioning was apparently never a viable alternative for the contractor.
Corkboard. What's on this? Lots of things on the corkboard. Holy cow, lots of things on the corkboard.
Common room, duty roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh, joy, manual labor, my favorite.
Oh, so I have to keep the common room clean
San
today?
Francisco. I'd love to go there someday. Someday soon, hopefully.
Looks like I can't look at any of this stuff. Be considerate. Keep the volume down after 11
Be
p.m.
considerate. Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona.
Pizza and movie night.
Monday, July 31st. EYOS. EYO what? Soap?
What? This game saw the direction software and licensing would go. Ship everything, then charge them for everything in a granular fashion. Bring your own sass! Yes! I like that. I like that interpretation. Because everything in this game has sass.
Look, it's Monkey Boy!
So far. Hey, Hoja! How you doing? What's your favorite food, since my question is really lame today? Pink note.
I can't tell what that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. This is an interesting game where everything is sassy. What does the pink note say? I couldn't read it.
Found. A gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona.
No false claims. I
did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one.
Oh.
I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
Oh, cool. So, favorite food? There's so many. Burgers? Yeah, there are a lot of different kinds of burgers, Hoja. So you could pick burgers. You could pick burgers, and just like all of the burgers, right?
I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn
My
me
favorite's
on.
pad thai.
I'll take a nerd any day.
I love Thai food in general, but pad thai is definitely my favorite.
Annual summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food, live performances by Royne Dale, Harlequin Masquerade, The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar, $10 only. Spread the word.
Spread the word. Pud Thai. Welcome, Orbital Beetle. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Pud Thai. Do you like Thai food too? Thai food is so delicious. I love it so much. Any Thai food really. All right, we should.
It's Fiona. They
Okay.
really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the late 22nd century.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on the sofa, I guess. We need to talk to Fiona. Maybe we can get our ring back. Oh, we're gonna sit down. After
Good morning, Fiona.
I clicked on the chair.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
Did I really have a bad nightmare? I do have a lot of
I
work
just
to
have
do.
a lot of work to do.
It didn't seem like it was that bad
For
of
the
a
exhibition.
nightmare.
How's that going, darling?
Good. Fine. It's going. Actually, it's not going so well. I haven't felt inspired in a long time. Weeks. I'm scared that I'll never... What would happen if I just...
Ran out of creativity.
Ran out of creativity, Fiona. What if I can't ever finish a painting again? Oh God, I've chosen the wrong line of work.
Oh, darling, no. I just think you work too hard. I worry about you all the time, you know.
Don't.
Well, darling, I do. You should work less and play more. When was the last time you had a boyfriend?
God, don't remind me.
That's a depressing thought.
Well, there you are. Live.
Hey, Rosa.
Enjoy your youth. It goes by too quickly as it is.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
you'd
Rosa?
know, wouldn't you?
Ooh, that's uncalled for. That's downright mean, April. I'm in a mind to kick your ass for that one, and I've won tougher fights, believe me.
You like most foods that don't smell like fungus, socks, farts, or fish. Most food. I would say I like most food too, but my favorite, I keep saying it because, you know, new people keep popping in, but my favorite is pad thai. Thai food in general is just amazing. Love it. When someone turns on the TV while you're talking, it's not a good sign. It looks like she's just watching a screensaver. Like, I don't know what this is about. But yeah, she's like watching a screensaver. Or a nature documentary that's on, that just keeps flashing between the same, like, 7 screens. You have to get it with no spice? Oh, I get it with, like, the spicier the better. I try to get it Thai hot if possible. I love spicy food. I've been thinking about doing a eat spicy food while streaming challenge. Like, just keep eating spicy food, but the spicier the better. But I don't know that it would be terribly interesting with me, because I don't really react. Just my skin does. My skin reacts. So my face would probably turn bright red, but I wouldn't even notice. It's relaxing imagery to look at while you do your inner journey. Yeah. Yeah. About 5 years ago, you became unable to handle spice. That's sad. That's sad. Alright, let's figure out what should we ask. Should we, where's everybody? Shouldn't you be outside?
Where's everybody this morning? Mickey's tied up in the basement.
Like, literally? We
Mind
should
you,
go
she's
untie.
not literally
Okay.
tied up, of course. Although that is a tempting thought.
Are you getting into your sexual fantasies here, Fiona? Because it's a little too
I love
early
that
in
the
the
game
morning for
went
that, don't you
exactly
think?
where I did.
Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyway, the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water. So Mickey's working on that. Getting knee-deep in putrid canal water is her job, thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
Yeah, where did
No,
Charlie
he's still
go?
sleeping.
He's still
And Emma just
sleeping?
went
I
to
knocked
bed.
on his door.
I saw
Did
her
I
come
not
in
wake
when
him
I was
up?
making breakfast. Do you know who she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those arseholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
She's a magnet for creeps, and she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
I've tried to talk to her about it, but Emma's impulsive.
Emma's impulsive?
She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
Can I ask
Can
you
I
a few
ask
questions?
you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
Oh boy. Oh boy. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions here. What's up with the Zach
What's
dude?
up with Zach Lee?
Zach? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. But he is an arse, and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
My thoughts, exactly. Aside from that wanker bit.
Still, he pays his rent on time, and he doesn't make a lot of noise. He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me, so I can't just kick him out.
I know this dialogue, right? Right? Man. Let's see. What's the story behind my apartment?
What's the story behind my apartment?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
Yeah.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap, and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient. And it's got a...
Interesting view.
An interesting view.
Of a brick wall.
That's nice to hear,
It's
darling.
amazing.
As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid. Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
It's like having a conversation I've never actually had. Yeah. What did you think of me when we first met? That's a question everybody wants to know, isn't it? Like, what was your first impression of me?
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't
No,
it?
it really isn't.
I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it?
Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
Puppy.
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
How long have you known Charlie? We're almost out. Well,
How long have you known Charlie?
Oh,
Charlie.
he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood, and he's such a gentleman.
he's the one, but he sleeps
agree.
forever
He's an
apparently,
actual
and he won't
genuine
answer the
gentleman.
door.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
Even more than a friend?
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
Oh, obviously. What is the border
Can you tell
house?
me something about the border house?
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Do you and Mickey own the place together?
We own it together, yes, and we've shared the responsibilities between us. Mickey takes care of the maintenance of the building, and I busy myself with the administrative tasks. I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let someone rent a room. And, of course, the unpleasant business of booting someone out.
I thought you enjoyed that part.
Yes, all right. In some cases I do, but not always.
Can you
It
kick
can
Zach
get quite
out?
messy.
What made you decide to run a boarding house?
What makes anybody decide
That's
to
a
run boarding
long
house, right?
story. One of the reasons Mickey and I got together
He's
was that we
like
shared a passion for the classic English country inns.
renting rooms to people.
You know, quaint, weathered buildings, funny old ladies, and oddly suggestive names like the Lazy Cock.
So why come here to the big city? To America?
We wanted to create a place with a similar atmosphere and hospitality here in Newport. Like a safe house for people like you and I to call home, if only for a short while. So we discussed different options for a few months, and then we decided we wanted to start a boarding house for young, penniless students and artists.
You decided you wanted to do that here in Venice?
We knew that Venice was the place for us long before we came here, but the hard part was finding a building cheap enough.
And this building was available?
Not at first. Like most of the buildings in Venice, this one used to be a factory, but when we first looked at it, a local company was planning to turn it into a bar and nightclub. It was so perfect for our purposes, though, that we appealed to the Venice Borough Council, and after outlining our plans, they gave us the go-ahead at a reduced price, provided we kept our promises regarding our tenants.
What inspired the name Border House?
That came quite naturally when we saw the place. It's on the border between two worlds, isn't it? Between Venice and the city
Venice
itself.
and Newport?
And at the same time, I also believe we're on the border between two more abstract worlds. Between art and spirit on the one hand, and science and technology on the other.
That's
That's
an
very
interesting,
poetic, Fiona.
interesting concept.
Yes, I've practiced. I may be an inner city girl, but I can philosophize and bullshit with the best of them.
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
How long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19. She was in her late 30s then. The older, wiser, worldly woman. I found her sweet and charming and intriguing. When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner-city life, and she brought me here. She was no knight in shining armor, that's for sure. But she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
You think so, darling? Yes, I guess we do. And the sex is amazing.
You never get tired of talking about your sex life, do you?
Never. And if I ever do, please shoot me.
Well, that was unexpected. I didn't think we would end up talking about that. Alright, tell me about
Tell me about
Emma. Emma's one of our friends,
Emma?
right? Yeah.
Why, she's your best friend,
Yeah.
darling. I don't know what to tell you
what
that you
could
don't
Fiona
already know. You
tell
girls are
us
so close.
about our best
That's
friend?
true. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey then, except for the sex, of course.
Kind of
That's
like
a pretty
that,
big
I guess.
except
I
for
guess.
Fiona.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
Exactly, darling. She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
Hey, Nate! How you doing? Anything else you can tell me about Emma?
She ought to be a little more careful sometimes.
I figured you tried to say
She's
hi
a
and
flirt, and although
hit
she
enter
doesn't
too
mean
soon.
any harm, some lads don't take too well to being teased and rejected. You should tell her that, though, being her best friend and all.
I have told her. She won't listen.
No. She does worry me a little, but she's a big girl and she can take care of herself. I'm certainly happy to have her living here. Next to you and Charlie, she's my favorite tenant.
Do you like Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban wasteland. But do I like it?
Sweating? Stupid
I
phone's
think
acting
Newport
up.
is one of the great cities of our age.
Stop
Love
sweating
it or
on the
hate
phone.
it, you can't
Problem
argue
solved.
with that.
And which one is it? Love?
Just Dance.
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask
That'll
me
get
again
you
in
sweating,
another
that's for
15
sure.
Years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
Okay, so...
What
Can you tell me about Venice? We're almost out of questions.
I
Finally,
don't
we've been
really know
talking to
much
her
about the
for a
history
long
of
time.
Venice. You should really ask someone with an interest in local affairs. What I do know is that this whole neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless. And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect, aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
You're not actually sweating on the phone, just the pixels are acting up since the latest update. Oh, the Pixel! You have the Pixel! Oh! Reboot it, Nate. I had the same problem yesterday. Exact same problem. I have a Pixel as well. Try screaming at it. If you reboot it, it should fix the issue. Every single thing I tried to type was wrong. It would not, like, the swipe was not working at all yesterday until I rebooted it, but then it worked. So, try that.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job, I love Venice, and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl.
She is very happy.
Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
Suspend Dialogue Simulator 2003 edition. Yeah. Well, this game is from 1999, Nate. I did not realize this game was that old.
Tell me some more about the border house.
Otherwise, I would have marked it as
Precisely
retro.
do you want to know?
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
Well, okay.
I don't have any more questions right now.
Don't hesitate asking if there's something else you want to know.
Shouldn't you be outside enjoying the good weather?
You joking? Bollocks to that. I'll stay inside until September, thank you very much. It's too bloody hot.
I agree with that.
I'd better get going.
Off to school.
She started
yeah,
to get
there are
up.
no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
The sequel's from 2001 or 2002. It might be. I'm not sure. There's a couple sequels. Just gonna save real quick. This game is really buggy though. It's only 87 here today. Only. Somehow I got a push pin.
It's a push pin.
I must have got that from the board where the note was, maybe? I don't know. Let's... Fiona, I
saw
lost
this
my
note on
ring.
the corkboard.
Can you give me my ring back?
I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but could you describe the ring?
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Yes, that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
Cool.
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's a very pretty ring.
Yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know, it's strange. I don't hate him. He's a bastard, and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. I don't hate him.
I feel sorry for him.
I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything, and because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies. God.
Wow.
I'm glad that life is behind me.
She's not bitter.
I'll never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
Whew. Yeah, if I had known the game was this old, I would have marked it as retro on Twitch. I probably should change it to retro, because I marked Psychonauts as retro. Psychonauts is retro, then this definitely is.
Shelves.
Shelves! I love how she says that. She said that like that in her room, too. Shelves!
We have a nice view of the bridges from this window.
Or your favorite food is gyros? Oh, I haven't had one of those in a long time. Mine is pad thai, since you were not here when I said it earlier. I love Thai food. Thai food is my fave. Alright, so I think we can probably leave now. Let's go see some more sights.
I love this mural. Even though the motif is a little trite. I mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons? Still, it's pretty. I wonder what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers.
Mural. Left window. Right window.
Hey, wow! I can see right into the common room. That's amazing.
Amazing! Wow, it's a window that I can see through. Amazing! I don't think she knows the word of amazing. Or I don't think she knows the meaning of the word amazing. There we go. I said it right that time. It's a window and I can see through it. Alarm? There's an alarm here? Rosa and I talked about
the alarm is
Thai
active,
food.
But it can't be very effective with the doors wide open like that. Still,
It's
always
sad that she
somebody
can't
around,
have spicy
so I
food.
guess we're safe.
Yeah, don't want to dance naked in the common room. No, not when you can see through the window. She doesn't word the meaning of word amazing wa. What? Is that how I sound? I can't talk sometimes. I can't word.
I'd guess that's a pressure gauge. It's at 100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure?
100% pressure. What?
What a mystifying contraption.
What is this?
And completely absurd.
What are all these valves and wheels and thingamajigs for? What grand purpose does it all serve?
What do we need this for?
That's probably Mickey's handiwork. She's the tool gal around these here parts. I wonder why she put the clamp there, though.
Well, maybe we should take it and find out. Let's save before we screw with this.
Oh. Seems the clamp served a purpose after all. What a surprise. The water tank's full.
Okay.
It's a rusty old wheel. I'd imagine it turns the water on and off.
Okay. I don't know.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high.
I'm guessing there's something I have to do with this eventually.
Mystifying.
Okay, so there's really nothing. There's really nothing else. Ooh, there's a wire here.
That cable's been ripped in two.
Maybe we
The
can...
cables are too far apart to tie them back together. Looks like a big piece of cable was torn off.
Okay, so we might have to find something to repair that with. Apologies for the noise that you're likely hearing, because if I can hear it through my headphones, you probably
Rust
can too.
is the very definition of Venetian architecture.
My children are
Think of
sometimes
San Francisco
very loud.
without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better, not the same. It's a rusty thingy.
So yeah, I don't know what we need to do with that yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. Or we'll figure it out.
Oye, señorita.
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
Señorita bonita. Busy. Let's be nice.
I'm fine. And you?
Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
Perfect day? Probably hot and sunny.
Hot and sunny like this one.
Well then, you should be happy to be alive today, yes? It is a perfect day. But you are not happy, are you? You are troubled by nightmares.
What?
How do you know that?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
We all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
Who are you, dude?
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
Who is this guy? Cortez? What? What? Oh, conversation. April's diary? Oh, I've got a diary entries to read? Guess what, you guys? I'm in Life is Strange all of a sudden. Yeah. April 14th, it's April 14th, 2209, a Friday. Wow. Okay. You know me, I read diaries, so here we go. Happy birthday to me, the big 1-8. Oh wow, we're 18. Joinous, right? Well, not to sound like a complete spoilsport, but 18 feels kind of like 17, only I can buy a gun and pilot a hovercraft. I kind of figured that the number 18 would cast light into the deep dark chasm of my soul and reveal some grand truth about the universe. Like the meaning of life, or at least some explanation as to why all guys are complete idiots. But no, nothing. I'm the same person today that I was yesterday. No different. Same old boring April, stuck in the same old boring life, which of course does make me realize something important. I just have to get out of here soon. I have to leave. There's nothing here for me, no future, and a past I prefer to forget, and I know where I want to go. The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts in Newport. So that's where we did end up going. God knows if they'll accept me into their fall program, but I have to try. Sarah went out there last year, and she's agreed to let me stay at her place for a short while until I can get a job in an apartment. Writing about leaving is both scary and exciting. It's scary because I've never really been on my own before, and I've never been to Newport, and of course I'm scared that good old Daddy will find out and force me to stay. Not that he can, but he will certainly try. On the other hand, it's really exciting, too. I can't imagine anything that beats starting my own life in a place like Venice. From what I've seen and heard, it looks great. There are lots of little cafes and crisscrossing canals, just like in the real Venice in Italy, and most of the people who live there are young and creative and not afraid to look or sound or be different, which will make a nice change from this place. April 22nd. Today I called the academy and asked them about their admission requirements, and they told me to bring some of my work in when you arrive. They don't really have any specific requirements, only that you're talented and dedicated and hardworking. The lady I spoke to sounded nice, but she didn't make any promises. She told me there are a lot of applicants and only a limited amount of spaces. I know my work's good, even though I haven't had much training, and I'm definitely dedicated and hardworking, so why am I still nervous? May 1st. I'm sorry I haven't kept up with events in this diary, but with my exams and everything else going on right before graduation, I haven't had the time. I know, bad excuse. I'll just have to take time out too, and I'll definitely keep my diary up to date from now on. Except no, I won't, because developers will not take the time to write a full diary, especially this much. May 25th. Arg! 3 weeks of complete silence. I look back at my previous diaries and I wonder where the hell did I find the time to write so much so often. Oh well, I'll try to remember what's been going on these past few weeks. I passed all my exams with straight A's, of course, Jay. And tomorrow morning I'm leaving home. Yes, I'm making the leap into the great unknown and I'm never coming back here. I withdrew all my money from the bank, $2,190, and I've packed a suitcase and a bag with my clothes and work samples and books and everything else I can't do without. Unfortunately, I have to leave so much, my old toys, some of the bigger canvases, my screen, and it's not like I can have Mom ship them or anything. I'm leaving a letter for my family, but I'm not telling them where I'm going. 18 years under constant scrutiny is enough. I really don't want to carry any of that crap with me into my new life. Strangely enough, when I was packing this morning, I suddenly remembered something I'd forgotten a long time ago. When I was a kid, I kept all my drawings in a box under the floorboards so my dad wouldn't find them and berate me for wasting my time. The box was right where I put it more than 6 years ago. I didn't feel like looking at any of the drawings right away, so I wrapped the box up and stuck it in my bag. I'll open it when I get to Venice. I don't think this is the right time for nostalgic reminiscence about my childhood, but I'm glad I remembered to pack the box. So tonight's the night I'm sneaking out of here at 4 a.m. to catch the train to Greenvale, and from there on to the big city itself, Newport. At dinner tonight, I'll see Mom, Dad, Daniel, and Owen for the last time in a long while. I don't really care if I ever see Dad again, but I feel sorry for Mom. She doesn't seem to care much for me, but I know she'll miss me, and I know she'll feel very guilty for turning a blind eye to the way he treated me throughout all of those years. As for Danny and Owen, I don't really know. Danny's an asshole. He could theoretically improve, though I don't doubt he wants to. As for Owen, he's still a kid. He might turn out okay, but as long as Dad's in control, I'm not too optimistic. I'm going to the pond tonight to say goodbye. I haven't been there in a long while, not since that crazy day. Well, I have to see it one last time or I'll never get it out of my head. As for my friends, I don't really want to say anything. I'll mail them when I get to Newport, to Venice. So this is the last entry I write here in this house, in this room. In some strange way, I can't really understand. I'll miss it. Not much, but I did grow up here. I did spend 18 years, oh my god, in this place, and that's not soon forgotten or ignored. I don't want to feel bad for what I'm doing, but I can't help it. I do feel bad a little. But more than anything, I'm excited about what tomorrow will bring. I believe I might actually be happy. Imagine that. Friday, July 28th, 2209. It's like 2 months later. Way too early in the morning, and I won't even try to describe the dream I had last night. So this is probably today, right? Like, enough with the fairy tales already. I need to start dreaming about boys and shopping. You know, the important things in life. It just dawned on me that the student exhibition opens in less than 2 weeks. My painting, and I mean that in the broadest sense of the word, is not even close to being presentable. Even that's an overstatement. All I have is a blank canvas, and while that may fool some people, like in whoa, what an expressive statement of nothingness, it won't fool my teachers. So today I have to put in a solid 6 hours of work at the studio and just hope that inspiration will strike me like lightning from the sky. It could happen. Friday morning again. Okay, so I'm like on my way to school, I'm half asleep, I'm hot. The weather's been unbearable these past few days, to say the least, and I just want to get to the studio as soon as possible, and then this guy Cortez, who's sitting outside the house like he does every single day, calls me over. Fine, okay, I got nothing against the guy personally. I make small talk about the weather, just trying to get it over with. And then, how would he know that I've been having nightmares? Unless Emma or Charlie or Fiona told him, and I know they wouldn't have. How could he know? And I know he's nuts, but to think that I have some kind of destiny? The guy's been doing too many raptures or whatever they popped back when he was double digits. Whew. Alright, so yeah, this is like kind of like Life is Strange where the diary keeps up with the game. So, conversation log. Okay, so we can refer back to any of those logs if we need to. Cool. Good to know. Alright, so we're caught up. We can go to the bridge. The bridges. Very steampunky, but not steampunky because it's the future, not the past. There's a dude, like a punk rock dude, and he's like half skipping. He looks like he's skipping. He's got a skip in his step. He looks pretty happy. Dude! Alright, clock?
From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters.
Dude. I'm just like staring at the dude, laughing at him.
From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the
so we got
infamous
the
Venice
subway,
massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters.
the park, the cafe, subway, the park, or the cafe. I'm gonna say let's go to the cafe because we have to get paid. I think that's probably the best place to start. Wow, she walks slow. There's nothing else to really see here. This is just like a crossroads of places. And the clock. I wonder if I double click on this if it will fast forward me there. Oh, she runs! She runs if you double click. Okay, that's good to know.
Rusty pipes. They're hundreds of years old, installed way back when Venice was an industrial area. See? I know some local history.
Mystery door. What's this mystery door?
I don't think I've ever seen anybody pass through that door. Isn't that peculiar? And if I was Nancy Drew, I might actually care. It's the mystery door.
It's the mystery door. Can I go up here? Doesn't look like it.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. I really don't mind working there. It's a nice place. I mean, it ranks nice on a scale from begging for food at the bottom to just scraping by at the top. I do not intend to make a career of it. The Fringe Cafe. The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home.
So can I go in there? Is that a...
Closed for maintenance. Will reopen at 3 p.m. What's going on? The place was fine last night.
Can we not get paid then?
The sign said it's closed for maintenance.
Well, but we
the
work
sign
here.
said it's closed for maintenance. Closed for maintenance. Will reopen at 3 p.m.
But we work here. Alright, so clearly I can't do that yet. It doesn't look like there's really anything else here. Alright, so, what is this? Death Star?
Can you say Death Star?
Death Star? Big wheel? Yeah, run.
If I turn that wheel, would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter? It could happen.
It could happen.
Let's blow this thing and go home. Look at the size of that thing. Use the Force, Luke. Can you say, let's blow this thing and go home?
That's nice. That's nice. You guys.
If I turn that wheel with the drain pipe.
Alright. At least I figured out you can run. That speeds things up a little. Alright, to the park? Let's try the park. We probably need to use the subway to get to our studio, though. Oh, maybe we can paint here. There's a painter.
Those freight trains pass by at least once every 5 minutes all day long. You get used to it, though, eventually. Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge.
Huge rusty iron bridge. Right, right. Tranquility. Okay.
I can't
Old
even
iron
begin to guess
thingy?
what that's supposed to be. I can't even begin to guess what that's supposed to be.
Who's this? I can't tell. So, statue?
Very cubist, and not my style at all.
Oh, so this is where the academy is. Okay. Well, that's useful to know too.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting. This guy's out here all day long, all...
So, there's the academy. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to go because I need to paint. My studio is probably in the academy, right? I mean, that would make sense. Notice board? What's on the
It's
notice
the
board?
official VAVA notice board. Only registered students are allowed to put notices up here. The annual VAVA summer exhibit, August 11th through 18th. God, I'm actually expected to be ready by then. Need model to pose nude for serious work. P.S. Only looking for young and beautiful. It used to be chicks, then he crossed it out and wrote women. That's smooth,
Yeah,
man.
smooth. Smooth, nobody'll
Film
notice.
equipment for sale. Antique 16mm camera, projector, tripod, lenses, all for just, holy cow, $8,000? Who has $8,000 to spend on an old camera? Wait a second. This was posted by Zach. Oh, so it's definitely overpriced then. That guy would do anything to make money. Anything. Actresses wanted for snuff movie parody.
Oh boy.
Meet up at Dock 12, Newport Harbor, Saturday at midnight, and keep quiet about it. If I was the suspicious type, I'd think this was kinda fishy.
Yeah, I am the
It's
suspicious
the
type,
official
I
VAVA
guess.
notice. The annual need model film equipment for sale.
Alright.
Antique
So I
16mm
think we looked
camera,
at everything.
projector, tripod, lenses, all for just, holy cow,
I can't
$8,000?
skip this.
Who has $8,000 to spend on an old camera? Wait a sec.
Alright, there we go. Bishop? Bishop.
Bishop and Anne Marie. He's a photography student. She's in my life study class. Nice couple. Bishop and
Okay. Well, no.
No, I've got too much to do right now.
Okay, so we
no,
can't
I've
talk
got
to either
too
of them.
much to do right now.
That's okay. It's okay, just was wondering.
The
Flag?
Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. World renowned, prestigious, expensive, and my future alma mater, if all goes well with the exhibition and I get my grant, that is. The Venice Academy.
Door. Door.
That's
Mural?
Mary Sam, Vava's founding mother and pro-Venice activist back before the riots. She was assassinated by a corporate hired gun right after the school opened some 90 years ago.
Okay. Rubber glove. Clearly that's something I'm supposed to take.
Somebody's thrown away a rubber glove.
I don't know why yet, but...
Why would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it?
I don't...
What a terrible, terrible waste.
One big hole. Like, just one.
Olaf's on a roll. Again. Does that guy ever run out of inspiration or energy? Must be the cold Norwegian winters. Nothing else to do but paint.
Yeah, I'm gonna save real quick. Because we have made some progress. Olaf?
Don't want to disturb him. Nice. Very Van Goghish. With just a hint of Munch.
Bookshelf?
Art books. There's a really nice one here on Turner. I love his landscapes.
Bin?
It's empty.
Yep, it's empty. Okay. Is there anything else? We already looked at the bookshelf. I don't see any other things.
Art books. There's a really nice one here on Turner. I love his landscapes.
I can't, like, do anything else here? I don't know, that seems weird. There's no, like, red places to go. Oh, wait. Upstairs. I was gonna say, there's no red places to go. Why can't I go anywhere else? Okay, this is better. Hollow sculpture? Is this my...
Emma's really good with the hollow sculptor, and her imagination is so vivid. Good thing we're best friends, or I might be jealous. It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition. I have no idea what it is, and neither, apparently, does she. But it looks absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so we've
Some
got
books on color, composition, and... duck hunting?
So we probably need that paintbrush.
The tools of my trade.
And the
The
palette.
best thing about working up here is that nobody borrows my stuff.
Alright, let's take that, because we probably need that.
These sinks are as old as the building itself, but at least they've been renovated quite recently.
Is that paint? I can just look at the canvas.
I can only think of two things more depressing than a blank canvas. Death and taxes.
That's legit.
Art books mostly. I've browsed through all of them, looked at the pictures, but I'd much prefer to see the paintings in real life.
Okay, so the paints,
Those
sketches.
are some of my most recent sketches. Unfortunately, they serve only as a barren testament to my lack of inspiration. Those sketchbooks belong to some of the other students who share the space. Acrylic and oil paints. Acrylic and oil paints. Acrylic and oil paints. I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
I have that. Alright, so paintbrush and palette.
My paintbrush and palette. What more could a girl need? Maybe a blank canvas, a handsome nude model, and 6 hours of uninterrupted painting.
Painting! Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can paint. See what we can do. Cutscene! Oh, is that Emma coming upstairs? Probably.
Hiya. Emma? Hi. I didn't expect to see you here today.
I know, we didn't
Me
get to see
neither.
the
Are you busy?
painting. I agree with you,
Nah.
Rosa. Like,
Well,
what? What is
I
she
am.
painting?
But I was about to wrap up for today anyway. Why? What's going on?
I have an important message for you.
From who?
Yeah, from whom?
Believe it or not, girlfriend, but it's from Cortez.
What?
Excuse me?
He said to tell you that he wants to meet you, these are his exact words, where children visualize their dreams.
Visualize dreams? What's that supposed to mean?
Me? I was hoping you would know.
Did he say anything else?
No, that was it. Why does he want to meet
What?
you? Oh, don't
What?
tell me.
What does
you guys
that
are having a
mean?
secret love affair.
Oh, yeah. We're eloping and flying to Africa tonight. It's all been happening so fast. My heart's aflutter.
How romantic. I couldn't imagine a better catch than Senor Cortez, the Latin lover.
Did he talk to you about
Did he
nightmares?
talk to you about nightmares?
Do you think you're having
No.
nightmares too?
Why?
I don't know. It's just... my dreams are really starting to bother me.
There you go again with dreams. You're obsessing, April. They're just dreams. Sometimes a banana is just a banana.
Cigar? What?
And a dragon is just a dragon.
What's dragons got to do with it? Oh, don't tell me you had a dream about dragons.
Yep, I
A
did.
dragon. A talking dragon.
I'm gonna regret this, but what happened in your dream?
Well, there was a dragon.
I think we established that already. You had
Clearly.
a dream about a dragon.
There was a dragon.
Not just any dragon, though. A talking dragon.
Yep, we've been through that. Talking dragon covered. What did it say?
She. It was a she, a female dragon.
Okay, that's important.
What,
Got
you could
it.
tell from the skirt, high heels, and lipstick?
Don't mock me, Emma. She said something to me. Something about being the mother of the future.
The mother of me, I
She
thought.
probably said time to get up and go to school, April.
If you don't want to take my dreams seriously, I'll just stop telling you about them.
Is that a promise?
Like you're in any position to make fun of my dreams? Have you looked at your sculptures lately?
Oh, that's low. I'd punch you out if I wasn't so hungry. You want to go get some lunch at the Fringe?
It's closed.
I'll drop by after
I
I
have
clean
to
up
go
around
back.
here.
I'll be there for a while, so bye.
Bye. Boy. Alright. So maybe they're open now?
Who's there?
Okay. Yeah.
That was not a dream.
Sculpture
I think.
coming alive. Alright. Looks, I'm guessing that's a diary entry. Diary entry? Yeah, okay. It's Friday afternoon and I actually got some work done on my painting this morning. What a shocker, right? What triggered this avalanche? Okay, it was more like a light drizzle, to be honest, of creativity. The cup of cocoa I had last night, the weather, my pent-up sexual desires, my dreams. Sure, a nightmare about a talking tree. Wait, no, a wood spirit, a female dragon, and a what? A chaos vortex? That's sure to release some kind of creative juices. Yeah, right. Okay, so I work on my painting for a few hours and then Emma drops by and drops a bomb on me. This person, Cortez, he wants to meet me. And not only that, he doesn't just come out and say where he wants to meet me. No, he gives Emma a riddle for me to solve. Where kids visualize their dreams. Oh boy, the guy is nuts. He can just wait where kids visualize their dreams for the rest of the summer, as far as I'm concerned. So I finally snapped and gone off the deep end. I just knew my nightmares would fry my brain cells eventually, but I never imagined I'd start seeing things. But there it was, as clear as the day, and I'm thinking, should I go get myself committed now or after dinner? Because April, girl, I gotta tell you, what you saw today is not exactly the product of a healthy mind. Hala sculptures don't just come to life without there being drugs or plain old looniness involved. But then again, if I am insane, why aren't I seeing fluffy pink rabbits right now, and how come nobody has noticed anything weird about me? I think maybe, and I hate to say this, I think maybe I gotta talk to this Cortez guy after all, because he did say something about my nightmares coming to life. Okay, now I know I'm going crazy. Alright, so we gotta... Let's save again. So there's really nothing else here, I think. I think we established... Can we look at the
fruits
painting?
of my labor amount to absolutely nothing at all.
I want to see it. They won't let us see it, you guys.
It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition.
Alright. Run down the stairs. Run down those stairs. Skip steps if you have to. I just want to go to the cafe. Oh, who's that? Girl.
Nice hair color.
She's got pretty hair. What are you talking about? It's pretty.
Nice hair color.
Oh, she's gonna be judgmental about hair color. Maybe I'm not so good at being April. To the bridges. So many people here that I can't interact with. We still haven't been to the subway yet, but we're supposed to go to the cafe, so let's do that. Skaters. Skaters.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
What are they doing?
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
Oh, that's like a robot cop or something. RoboCop is pointing his gun at the skaters because skateboarding is a potentially killable offense. Yes, I don't know. We could. They could get killed by the cops. Lovebirds.
I think people should have the good sense to do that kind of stuff behind closed doors. At least as long as I don't have a boyfriend. It amazes me why backpackers flock to Newport. You'd think they'd have the good sense to stick to India, Australia, and the near-Earth colonies. I think people should... Backpackers.
Backpackers. Alright. Well, it looks like we can go in the door now, so... Well, this is an interesting looking cafe. Candy jar.
Complimentary candy for paying customers only. Stan has a habit of taking it out of your salary if you, get the munchies. I'm sure Stan won't notice if I dig gently into his supply. He's got crates of these in the back.
Did we get some candy? We got some candy. Charlie?
That's my good friend Charlie. He was the first person I met when I came to Venice, and I love him dearly. As a friend.
As a friend. Let me clarify very clearly.
Draft. Actually, I'm not a beer person. I prefer a glass of white wine or a cup of steaming mocha.
Should we talk to Charlie? I think we should.
Hi, Charlie.
April. Nice to see you, girl. You know, I came to wake you this morning, but you'd already left. Early bird catches the worm.
No, early bird finishes the damn painting on time.
Okay. Oh boy. Have you seen Cortez?
Have you seen Cortez around?
As a matter of fact, I have. And he was asking for you.
He asked about me?
He asked about me?
Yeah, where you were. He had a message for you. I told him to give it to Emma, that she would be more likely to bump into you.
I got it, but I have no idea what it means.
Cortez can be a little strange.
Do you know where he was going?
No, but he seemed interested in that poster next to the jukebox. They put it up earlier today.
Well, that might help.
Do you have any idea where kids would be able to, visualize their dreams?
Maybe in therapy.
That's the only thing I could think of.
That's it, Charlie.
Too, but
Then I don't know.
Thanks.
Anytime, April.
Why was the cafe closed earlier?
that's really what I want to know.
You know, some problem with the pipes. Stan, he gets real worked up. He is seriously pissed, girl. Keeps yelling at the plumber to fix it, or Stan will fix him. And the poor man is trying to work, but Stan doesn't quit. The plumber finds the problem eventually, but not until he's waist high in canal water down in the basement.
Ooh, gross. There were problems with the plumbing back at the house, too. No hot water.
I noticed. Girl, that was one cold shower. There are always problems with the pipes here in Venice. They're too old.
You doing anything,
special tonight?
Working. I should really be at rehearsal, but I need the money. I'm going home for a week before school starts in September.
Right, you told me. Well, that's great. It's been years since your last trip home, right?
Yeah, right. You remember well, girl.
4 years, wow.
My father and I, well, we haven't been on good terms since I left.
I know how that feels.
Isn't it such a cliche, though? I don't look forward to seeing him again, but it will be nice to be back with the rest of the family. Especially
So
my sisters.
This
you know,
game
my mom.
really doesn't like dads.
How's work going today?
Aside from the trouble with the plumbing, everything's been peaceful. Emma's here with Marcus and Isabel. Other than that, I mean, it's been a quiet morning. Everyone must be home out of the sun, yeah?
Or on holiday?
Perfect time for it, too. The city's just boiling in July, and it gets even hotter in August. You should have stayed out in the country until the autumn, girl. It's cooler out there, yeah?
Yeah? Yeah?
I think I prefer this heat to the heat I got at home.
You're safe now, yeah? We take care of you, April.
You do. I'm lucky.
It's not luck. You're a good person. And you deserve good friends. You help me out when I'm in a state, yeah?
You're always in a good mood, Charlie.
Yeah, but you never know. You're there if I ever need you. I know that.
Alright. We
Mind
got
if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
a few questions is probably a boatload of questions, right? Wow, yeah, there are a lot of questions here. Oh, maybe not as many as we had for Fiona.
What's your take on Cortez?
Why do you want to talk about Cortez? I don't know him that well. He's been around for as long as I can remember.
But he's weird.
But I really never talked to the man.
So whatever
Do you think he's as crazy as some
find
people
out
say?
is
No, he's not crazy. Just a little eccentric. He doesn't give a donkey's ass what people think or say about him. And that's cool.
yeah, we need to find more
I don't know.
out about him.
I have a feeling there's a lot more to Cortez than what he wants us to believe. That man has had an eventful life, I'm sure.
What was it about me that made you want to be my friend, Charlotte?
Everything, girl. You're a sweet peach. No, it's true. I liked you from the very beginning. When you first came into the cafe with a suitcase in each hand, lost and bewildered.
God, thanks for reminding me. I was such a country bumpkin.
No, everyone who comes to Venice looks like that, girl. This is the village of the damned, don't you know?
Do you like living in Venice?
I love Venice. I've been here 3 years now, and I haven't grown tired of it yet.
I thought he said he
I don't know
hasn't
if I
gone
ever will.
home for 4 years, though.
Venice is like a college campus. There are
Maybe
so
he-
many young people here from all over the world. And the mix of nationalities and ideologies
Where was he
and
before
ethnicities is refreshing and
Venice?
inspiring. The fact that we're also right in the middle of one of the great cities on earth is just a bonus. Call Newport whatever you want. At least it's alive. And there's always something going on. Yeah, Venice is my kind of place. And I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon. At least not as long as all my friends are living here.
What about you, Charlie?
What about me?
Yeah? When was the last time you talked about yourself?
I don't talk about myself, girl. You know that.
Still, I'd like
He's
to
got
talk
see-through
about
shoulders.
If you want, just in general, or is there anything in particular you want to know?
How did you end up in Venice? Yeah, I want to know where he was before
home,
Venice.
There wasn't much professional training available for dancers. And my father, he was not happy about my choice of career. He wanted me to work in the factories
so he
like
wants
him
to
and
be
his
a
father.
dancer.
Out here in Venice, everyone's got their own dreams. And people are supportive of each other no matter how crazy those dreams might be.
Your dream isn't crazy at all, Charlie. You're already halfway there.
But I still have a long way to go. You're right, girl. I can make it if I work hard enough. So can you. Because we're both just so damn talented.
What's your biggest dream? Well, he wants to be a dancer,
Dark
right?
Stage, a packed auditorium, and a single spotlight. Dancing, girl, don't you know? I'm a good dancer, but I need to be among the best to make it out in the real world. So I'll keep studying and I'll keep working as a waiter to support my studies. Just like you.
Are you happy
Are you
working
happy
here?
working here at the cafe?
We make decent money, if that's what you mean. I don't want to be a bartender for the rest of my life, obviously. But yeah, I'm happy I have a job. And you work here too, so I get to hang out with my friend, right?
If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Hard work and lousy pay. The hours are flexible, and like you said, I get to hang out with you and my other friends.
That's a bonus.
That's all I wanted to know,
That's
Charlie.
a perk.
Okay.
How long have you known Emma?
I met Emma about a year ago when she started studying at Vava. She moved into the room just opposite mine, and we became friends almost immediately. I like her a lot, and the two of you are the best friends I've ever had.
Thanks, Charlie. The same goes for me. Did you ever tell Emma that?
Yeah, I told her, and she jokes about it. That's just Emma. I know she appreciates me telling her, though.
Does Emma's behavior ever worry you?
She can seem a little out of control from time to time, but she's smarter than people give her credit for. I think she's able to take good care of herself. She's a brilliant artist. Her sculptures are inventive and beautiful.
I know. Sometimes I'm in awe. They just don't seem to match her personality.
She's a deep person, but she hides it well. She's more comfortable being a ditzy teenager than a professional artist. But around the two of us, sometimes she lets the disguise drop. I love her when she does that.
Kids can visualize their dreams.
Anything else that comes to mind about Cortez?
What else? I don't know what to tell you, girl. When he's not talking about books, he talks about old movies. He loves the classics, calls them real art.
Thanks, Charlie.
All right.
I have to get going, Charlie.
Take care, all right? Remember, you're supposed to get paid today. Stan's not gonna remember unless you bug him about it.
All right. So we gotta turn in our timesheet. So that's Stan. Okay, that's Stan. That's Emma. Marcus. Is this the poster by the jukebox? This poster.
Roma Gallery presents Growing Pains, an exhibition by and for kids and teenagers.
Oh, so this is probably
what Cortez was talking about, where kids visualize their dreams. I think this may be it. Where's the Roma Gallery located?
It's a poster ad for an exhibition called Growing Pains at the Roma Gallery.
Ticket.
Complimentary student pass.
Cool.
I like anything that's complimentary.
Indeed. Take a ticket.
I never say no to a complimentary ticket.
Yoink. Awesome. Alright. That helps.
It's a jukebox, according to Stan. It's an original.
It's an original?
Almost 200 years old. I don't know. That looks like a replica to me. A good replica, but still.
Can we play it? Play with it? Can we use it?
It took some convincing, but Stan finally agreed to put the jukebox
Ooh,
on
cool.
free
It's
play.
on free play.
I'll just choose a track at random.
So you can change the music. That's kind of neat. Oh, that is kind of neat. Bread basket.
Fresh bread. I love the food in this place. We have a great kitchen.
Okay.
My boss, Stan. A hard man with a soft... Nah. He's just a callous bastard.
I heard that.
I knew that.
Gotta look at everything.
The Cotton Queen.
The Cotton Queen?
The Cotton Queen. Tom's Follies. That's my...
Who's that?
Well, Emma's friend, really. Marcus. He's a Vava student as well.
Okay, so we can't do anything with him. We can just... Oh my gosh.
When she's not working, or out on a date, Emma's always hanging out here. Just like me, really. Just like all of us.
Okay, so we should probably talk to Stan. I'm guessing I have to hand him my timesheet, though.
What you doing here?
I...
You ain't working this afternoon, are you? I don't want my employees work 24 hours a day. Go, get sleep.
But I'm just...
Damn, woman, do I have to babysit you?
It's nice to see you too, Stanley. No, I'm not working today. I just came by to...
Oh, don't ever say those two words when I'm around. I don't think my ulcer can take it.
You? And nice?
That's funny. No, working and
working.
Not. Don't use those two words
Not
in the
working.
same sentence.
Yeah.
Damn, I get creeps even when I say them.
I'd like to get paid.
I'd like to get paid.
Damn, woman, don't you know I got a migraine already? Paid? God damn it. Why'd they have to make that word sound so obscene? Listen, why don't you leave old Stan alone, huh? They make me feel a whole hell of a lot better. Choo, choo, be good, little girl, hmm?
I'd still like to get paid, though.
Mighty mana, woman. You really know how to rub it in. God damn it. Yeah, all right. Got your timesheet?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes? Yes? Let's see it. God damn, you think I'm gonna take your word for a woman?
Okay. Well, I've got it. It's right here. Oh my gosh, not registering all my clicks. Not at all.
Here you are, my timesheet.
Don't say that word too loud, sweetheart. You're killing me. Let's see. What is this? Huh? No, 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 no. Did I sign this? What I thinking?
So?
At least it doesn't
look like it's been
forged.
Oh.
Thanks.
Great.
Thanks? Where's my money?
Oh, you ain't getting it now. Next week, honey. I write down this amount in my ledger. Don't you worry your head from it.
I need the money now, Stanley.
Yeah, we all need money now. That ain't gonna happen. Next week, I tell you.
Forget that. I quit.
You're quitting? You can't quit. You work for me. Nobody quits this job, honey.
Nobody? Really?
I can quit. And I'm quitting. I quit.
Damn, woman, you know how hard it is to find people to take a crappy job like this one? I need you.
Well, then pay me.
Just as much as you need the money?
All right, Jesus, I give you your damn money. What was it, 50 bucks?
$375, Stanley, cash.
Oh, sure, cash. 300. Are you sure? I pay you guys way too much.
That's too much. In the
All
year
right, give me this.
2209, $300 is too much.
Thank you, Stanley.
Fine, sure, whatever. Hey, just, I mean it. You free tonight? Wanna pull a shift? Sandra, she out sick and I need a replacement pronto. How about it?
Yeah, I need the money.
Great, hon. I'll see you here later. Don't forget.
I don't think I had plans. Let's save in a different slot just in case I had plans. And it looks like there's a new diary entry too. Okay. Just a tiny little reminder here, April Ryan. You're working tonight. Don't forget. Big remember sign. Stan will kick your butt if you don't show up on time. So there. Apparently Sandra, that swell little girl I love so very, very much, she out sick again. Like, cut back on those raptures already. Or not. I don't mind getting her paycheck. Alright. So, let's talk to Emma.
Settle this one for us, April. When did Roindale release Sidetracked?
04, right after the Morning Star exile. Those sons of bitches.
With blood on their boots. Yeah. Told you so, Marcus.
This is weird.
You said 03.
I was closer than you. 07, and you call yourself a fan.
I don't.
Did you speak with Zach today?
Did I?
Why?
Yeah.
He was upset. Called you a stuck-up bitch.
He what? You gotta be kidding me. I wasn't even that rude to him.
He thinks so. Said that even if you came crawling to his door, he wouldn't give you the time of day. Said you called him an asshole.
Oh, God. I really don't know when to shut my mouth, do I?
Who cares? It's Zach. He hates you, so what? No great loss.
That's true.
That's true.
So what else is going
Whatever.
on? What are you doing this afternoon?
Actually,
I came by to see if I could find Cortez.
What's with you and this guy? You'd rather spend time with him than us?
well, I'm
I
curious
have to find out what the message
about
means.
this weird dream thing
Don't
that's
look
happening.
at me. I don't know anything except what I already told you. Ask Charlie. He spoke with Cortez earlier.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Staying here. What else? I'm meeting a friend later, but that's not until 9. We're waiting for Isabel and then we're gonna eat. But I guess you're not hungry.
No.
No. I guess
Figures. I don't know why I even bother asking.
Who's this friend you're meeting later? Don't tell me it's that guy you were out with last night.
Are you gonna tell me I shouldn't get involved with men like him?
No, of course not. I'm not your... You don't need me to tell you that, Emma.
Well, I wish you would, 'cause you're right. I shouldn't, he's a bastard. But he's so cute and charming and, you know, very good in bed. I just can't help myself. But he's not a keeper, don't worry about that. It's just this thing, just a fling.
Alright, so we
Mind if I
probably
ask
have
you
a
some questions,
million
Emma?
questions we can ask Emma now,
Like
too.
I don't tell you everything that's going on anyway? Of course you can ask me questions. Like, duh.
Duh. Alright, so... let's talk about
Did
the
you finish your
sculpture
sculpture
real
for the
quick.
exhibit?
The sculpture that came
Pretty
alive.
much. I'm happy with it, and I know that if I go back and keep working on it, I'll just kill it. So I think I'll leave it alone. You?
You know what? Don't ask. I'm praying it'll finish itself one of these days.
Sure. Could happen. It could so happen. But I wouldn't count on it.
I'll have it ready in time.
Yes, you will, or I'll kick your ass so hard that you'll...
Okay, I got it. Thanks for the inspiration. What's
your take on this weird dude who
take
wants
on
to meet me
Cortez?
at this?
My take on Cortez. What's that, like a diplomatic way of saying what the F is this guy's glitch?
I like
Sure.
that phrasing.
Let's go with that
Yeah.
one.
You know, I think Cortez is a barrel of laughs. In a good way. Everybody thinks they got him all figured out, you know? Like he's the resident weirdo. But I know that just ain't true. I've talked with Cortez, and the guy is brilliant. He's weird, yeah, and he's up in the clouds, and I think he believes in aliens, which is cool. But girl, he's smart.
Which is cool. It's cool. It's cool.
I mean, I'm not talking professor smart here. I'm talking real life, seen it all, been there, done that, smart. Useful smart. Experienced smart. And, oh, I gotta tell you, the guy's cultured. Ask him about anything. Art, music, movies, books. He's current on most topics, which scares me, because it seems he's always just, I don't know, hanging around doing nothing. He rarely goes anywhere.
He just knows things
It's
intuitively.
like he's waiting for something. Or someone.
Yeah, maybe Jerry Garcia.
You're bad. No, I don't think he's a doper. I mean, listen to the guy. What he says may sound a little
Yeah, because
out there, but the way
in
he
200
says it-
years, people
No,
still
he's not
refer to
on
Jerry
anything, that's for
Garcia
sure.
when they're
And one more
thinking
thing,
about drugs.
He is cute.
He's what?
I do like the references
Emma,
to the
he's
present
like
when you go to
60.
future games because they don't have any
Did you ever
frame
see
of
his
reference.
eyes? Those are not the eyes of an old man. And so what if he's 60? He's better looking than most of the guys I date, and so much nicer.
Then I think you've been swimming in the shallow end of the gene pool for too long, Emma. I mean, come on, a 60-year-old screwball with a ponytail and an exotic accent? Hello?
Well, we'll see.
Did you speak with
Did
Charlie
you speak
today?
with Charlie today?
Yeah, for a few minutes. Why?
Nothing. Just wondered is all.
April, did he say anything to you at all?
About what?
Yeah?
About...
Nothing.
Nothing. I mean, I don't know anything. Which isn't true because I don't lie, but he... Ugh, forget it. If we were having this conversation in a movie, I'd be going, like... Shit, girl, get your act together, open your eyes! But I don't think that's a good idea. Not in real life. Because real life has a nasty habit of hurting people's feelings.
Thanks, Emma.
Thanks for what? For talking to you? Girlfriend, what the hell is the matter with you? Snap out of it!
I have a couple of more questions.
I have a couple of more questions.
A couple of more?
Yes, Inspector?
I don't, actually.
That's it.
I love
I gotta
that.
run.
See you around, stranger.
Alright, can we take bread? Can we eat some bread? Bread? Yum. Yeah! Bread. Alright. So Charlie, dude, what the hell is
Hi,
up
Charlie.
with April?
What's
Or
up, April?
Emma.
Do you have any idea where I can find the Roma Gallery?
Roma Gallery? I seem to remember the name from
Doesn't
somewhere.
it say on the ticket?
No, sorry.
They have a poster next to the jukebox advertising an exhibit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember they put up that poster. The address must be written down somewhere, yeah? Did you check?
I'll see you later, Charlie.
It's probably
Later.
on the ticket. I didn't even look at the ticket, but it's probably on there. Is that the ticket? Yeah.
It's the address. The gallery's located near the Watertown Bridge. It's all the way over in West Venice, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to catch the Metro Line subway to get there.
Okay. Well, that's useful. That's useful information. Alright. What's in my diary now? It turns out that Where Kids Visualize Their Dreams is an exhibition called Growing Pains at the Roma Gallery that's down by the Watertown Bridge in West Venice. Too far to walk. I have to take the subway. It's an exhibition of work by inner city kids, and I guess the theme is dreams, which by some strange twist of fate is what everything's about today. So the Roma Gallery it is. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. Senor Cortez is just a little too creepy for comfort, but I'm in desperate need of some answers, so it's bye-bye to choice. Hello, Destiny. Alright,
It's a complimentary pass to the Growing Pains exhibition at the Roma Gallery. Could this place be the one Cortez was referring to, where kids visualize their dreams? Roma Gallery is located near the Watertown Bridge in West Venice.
Alright. So much. So we gotta go to the subway. It's the only place we really haven't been yet. The RoboCop is still yelling at those skaters. East Venice.
East Venice. There are, I think, 3 subway stops in Venice, including this one.
Oh boy. So there's a lot more map to look
Newport
at.
Transit System. It's not one system anymore, though. All the different lines are owned by different companies. This is the Metro line, and I believe it's run by Vocamba Mercer.
Wrought iron
Newport
sign.
Waterworks. It's a strange thing to think that this whole area was once an industrial park.
Okay, to the park. Subway. To the bridges. Oh, okay. So I have to actually... I see. So I have to actually go down there. Gene scanner?
It's a gene scanner. It, scans your genes, puts your genetic signature into a database, and allows you through all corresponding gates. I'll get a weekly pass, just in case.
A weekly pass? I mean, I wasn't sure.
It's a small camera. Let's see. According to the instructions, I push a button with a stylized pen, wave my cash card in front of the round thingy, and then stand still for a few seconds. Good. I can stand still.
Okay. Cash card. Cash card. Okay, so it's scanning my genes.
$15 subtracted from cash card. You are now free to travel on all Metro Line subways for exactly 1 week. And remember, genetic forgery is a federal crime. Keep your genes clean. Have a nice day.
Okay, so we can go through the gate now?
The gates scan everybody who goes in and out of the station and compares their genetic signature with the database. If you haven't paid your fare, the alarm goes off and the cops show up.
Okay, so we can go into the train now. Except not when it's an obvious spark. There's something broken down there?
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. It looks like a large iron key.
Ooh, a key?
Looks like a large iron key.
Can I get it?
I'd have to get down there to reach it with my hands, but with that frayed high voltage cable...
Yeah, probably not.
I didn't brush my teeth this morning just so I could be fried bacon with a pretty smile. I'll have to find some other way to get the key.
Well, maybe, I'm gonna save real quick. Maybe we can use that, glove. Well, I don't know. We gotta get that key. I'm pretty sure there's gotta be some way to get the key.
It's a loaf of freshly baked bread from the cafe. I'm not particularly hungry.
Okay.
Monkey see, monkey do. Well, not without this, he won't.
Can we, like, patch... Let's see, patch something... There's gotta be a way to patch that up.
It's a rubber glove, but it's pretty useless with that big hole in it.
Can we use, like, hard candy to patch it up?
Assorted candy. Colorful, no doubt also extremely toxic.
Extremely toxic?
Oh, God, it's awful. It tastes like mouthwash.
Sticky candy. Sticky candy. Oh.
It's a sticky, half-eaten piece of candy.
Alright, I gotta save this and try to eat it again because I'm sure it'll probably be fine. And I probably won't be able to eat it again. But I have to see.
I'm not particularly hungry.
Alright. Alright, let's see if we can patch up the work glove. With the sticky candy, why can't I do that? Why wouldn't I be able to fix the glove with the sticky piece of candy? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I missed it again. That's so weird, though.
It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
Alright, well, let's do the whole get in the train thing. Subway map. Oh, we have to actually pay attention to where we are? Crap! 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 Crap, 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 crap. Ah, crap nuggets. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to look. I wanted to look. Alright. So there's multiple places that we can go. This is a big world in this game. Oh, no, there's a new guy there. Surge!
The screen really is ubiquitous. There's no escape anywhere.
Alright, so it looks like all I can do is look at the map and then tell it where I want to go. Watertown Bridge. So we've got East Venice and Watertown Bridge. What is this? Alright, anyway.
Another victim of Amethyst. Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first motor function to suffer is always rhythm. Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. Big sound from such a small box. Newport Transit Systems.
Alright, so we're at the Roma Gallery.
The Roma Gallery. Maybe one day I'll have my own show here. Hello, sir. Sir! I'll just leave my ticket here then, shall I? Yes. Yes, I guess I'll do that.
He's just not even paying any attention.
Neat. Slow day, I guess.
You can look
There's
outside.
absolutely nothing out there. Nothing.
No.
Oh, there's a city, an entire world even. But nothing.
But nothing.
It's a pointy-edged swan. It's a short, nude creature with a snout. Very inspiring.
Alright, so we've got some creepy pictures. And there's Cortez.
For the life of me, I can't figure out why Cortez wants to meet me. Come to think of it.
Why would I want to meet him? Well, because he apparently has some kind of information.
About time you showed up.
About time? I spent more than...
Mira, this painting. Right here. Look.
You brought me all the way down here to look at a painting?
Yes, but there's more. Just look at it.
Just look at it. Look at this painting. I know, I have more important than that. Look at the painting. Just look at the stupid painting.
Who's the artist?
A boy named Warren Hughes. Not so long ago, I knew him and his family quite well.
What?
But he does not paint anymore.
What am I looking for?
What am I looking for?
What do you see?
See, I see an oil painting.
I see an oil painting of two humans locked in an embrace.
That's all you see? But there's so much more. Look. Look.
What am I looking for?
I see a statement on loss. The guy, he's hugging a girl, and by all rights, he should be happy, but he's not. He's probably already mourning the loss of her, even though that's still somewhere in his future.
Statements? Who cares about statements? Tell me what you see.
What I see? I see a guy
I
hugging
see
a girl.
Guy hugging a girl.
And?
They're probably boyfriend-girlfriend, and she's dumping him. He looks really depressed.
Yes. Forget the story. What do you see?
Okay, clearly art is what you were looking
yes.
for.
And beyond that, beyond art.
Truth?
Truth. Exactly. A deeper truth. This painting, this particular work of art, speaks a deeper truth. It has a soul.
I'm so
How can
confused.
a painting have a soul?
It has a soul because it has an identity. It has a heart. The memory of this painting will survive beyond this moment. It will linger in your mind, become part of the tapestry of your subconscious. It has made a lasting impression on you, and you're not quite sure why.
It's just a painting by some kid. It's not as if it's a Picasso or a Monet.
Now you're arguing technique. Not every painting by Van Gogh or Michelangelo is real art either, although they all demonstrate great technique and craftsmanship. And the scribbled drawings of a 5-year-old child are rarely technically impressive, but they may still have a soul. They may still be real art.
So you're saying real art is not defined by the skill of the artist? Then what is art? If just anybody can create something more real than artists who spent their entire lives developing their skills?
Art is still the work of artists, and skill, craftsmanship, technique, those things are critical to the success of an artist's work. But alone, those things are merely pretext.
So he's saying that if there's meaning behind it,
the artist must transfer, shift part of him or herself into the work to transcend the illusion and reach for the truth of art.
And what is the truth of art?
Who knows? I've been asking myself that question for years.
Excuse me? You don't even know? And what's all this about all the questions and lectures on truth and illusion? For that matter, why did you ask me to come down here in the first place?
Because...
Actually, you didn't even ask me to come down. I spent my entire afternoon traveling all over Venice, deciphering a cryptic message, spending money I don't have on a subway ticket, only to have to stand here and listen to...
You saw something this afternoon. A waking dream, and you can't explain it. That's why you are here, isn't it?
how do you know
How do you know these things?
It's as plain as the day, Señorita Ryan. You're under a lot of stress. My point about art and truth is this, April. Some things look real, but are not. And other things may appear to be of no consequence at all, but are in fact invaluable. Like Warren's painting here. And your dreams. There is both truth and illusion in dreams, and in the images they create. The problem is in sorting the one from the other.
You're telling me my dreams are true?
I'm telling you there are things afoot, and that you need help in sorting the truth from the illusions. My help.
Well, that figures.
Good. I was hoping you'd understand.
No, actually, I didn't understand a single word. You talk about art and truth and dreams and illusions, and I still don't understand what it all has to do with me. There are things happening, yes, and I came here because I thought maybe you're crazy enough to believe me, to help me. I don't know, sort through the debris and come up with the plausible explanation. But no, you tell me my dreams might be true, that I need your help, and that there are things afoot. I mean,
who says afoot?
I've never
The
heard
game's
anybody use the
afoot.
word before. There are things afoot.
Sherlock Holmes does.
Está bien. Understand your reluctance to believe me, señorita. But I cannot convince
The
you
game's
here,
afoot,
now.
Watson.
Meet me tomorrow.
What?
Meet me tomorrow, and I will tell you everything.
Not again, no way.
But you will. Because you are compelled to do so by your own curiosity.
And because
you
the
are
game
drawn
won't
to
let you
mystery.
do anything else.
And because despite your skepticism, you believe I have the answer to all your questions, yes?
No. No, I don't care. I just want to have a normal life. No nightmares, no visions, no strangers telling me that things are afoot. Comprende, amigo?
Ay, Dios mío. Is that the time? I've got to run, señorita Ryan. I'll see you tomorrow then.
I said...
Goodbye.
I'm sure there's gonna be another riddle to find him again. Alright, let's read what we had to write about that. Still Friday. This is a busy day for Dear Diary, a busy and weird day, late afternoon. Cortez is, how shall I put this nicely, completely and totally out there. I mean, he goes on and on about the truth of art, and then it turns out that that's not the reason he wants to talk to me. But does he tell me why it's so urgent we see each other? No. He says that I'll have to wait until tomorrow. Right, yeah, as if. There's something strange going on, I know that, and it's obvious that it isn't just me losing touch with reality. Why would Cortez be involved if that's the case? So what the hell is happening, and does Cortez actually have some answers? I so don't want to hook up with the guy again. He freaks me out big time. But I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking, do I have a choice? Do I? Probably not, because, you know, that's what this game does, right? The game is forces you into a path, and yeah. So yeah, we can just look at this painting. That's all we can do here.
Slow day, I guess.
Neat.
Alright. So there's really nothing else here. And it doesn't look like there's anything else in this part of the town either, like unless there was more this way. So let's go back to... I don't know where. There's an old lady!
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be.
The sweet old ladies, they ain't what they used to be, ain't what they used to be, ain't what they
it
used
is
to
pretty
be.
rad,
Sweet
isn't it?
old ladies, they ain't what they used to... I don't even know. Alright, let's go back to where we were. So I'm just curious if we go this way. Okay, there's really not any difference. It's just a different way to get to places. Can we go continue to draw or paint? We still have a painting to finish, and we're not done yet.
It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition. The fruits of my labor amount to absolutely nothing. I'm way past...
Okay, let's...
My tools.
Alright, let's try painting some more. Let's see if we can do this. Because we still have stuff we need to paint.
Nah, I've done enough damage for one day.
Okay, well...
I'll just leave my brush and easel here before I go.
Alright, it won't let me paint anymore today. So maybe we have to go home. You can try it anyway. You can try going home. We haven't been home since, well, since the game started. Oh, the cops finally settled their issues with the skateboarders. That's good. Hopefully the skateboarders didn't have to die. Bench.
I'd love to just sit here for hours, soaking in the atmosphere of Venice. But who's got the time?
Who's got the time? I don't know. I don't know. Do I have the time? Do I?
It would be great to take a few hours out just to sit here and watch life pass by. But duty calls.
Oh, I do have to work tonight. That's right. I signed up for an extra shift, right? Should I go back to the cafe? Hey, Dinaline, what's up? Let's see if I have to work now. I kind of forgot about that until now. The question of the day, Dinaline, today is, what's your favorite food? I had to come up with something fast. At least it's not what's your favorite color, right? Because I had forgotten that I didn't do it, so... I did it like first thing right as soon as the stream started.
I'm all scrubbed and ready to work, sir.
You'll be on the floor tonight, honey. Start taking orders.
Start taking orders. Okay, so are they gonna make me actually work, or are they gonna like cut to tomorrow? Okay. Cool. We got a cutscene! What? What in the world is happening right now? What is that? What is this? Chapter 2, Through the Looking Glass. Wow.
I've got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about this.
Wow. Chicken and tacos and beef. Mmm. Meat. Meat. My favorite, since you missed it earlier, is pad thai. I like any Thai food really, but pad thai is probably my favorite out of all of Thai food. Alright, so we're starting the new day, Saturday, July 29th, 2209. In a few hundred years, when my great-grandchildren rummage through the attic and find this book, they're probably going to have a ball. I'm not even sure if I want to write about what happened last night, because chances are I will never forget, ever, and future generations will likely be better off not knowing. But I'm sure now that whatever's going on, it's not just in my head, it's in everybody's head. Last night was proof positive of that, which begs the question, the things I've seen, my dreams, what's real and what's not. I'm afraid the only person who might be able to answer that question is Cortez. How's that for irony? That, in order to prove myself that I'm not going to mad, I have to talk to the one person I'm sure is totally insane. What a great way to start the weekend. Alright, let's save. Save. New game. Or not new game, but new save slot. We are still wearing the same clothes that we wore yesterday. Can we change clothes? It probably won't let us.
When fame and wealth come knocking,
it's not gonna let
I'll buy
me.
a wardrobe this.
It's not gonna let me. Maybe I'll change clothes when I leave the room. Free access terminal. I can't touch it. It wanted me to touch it.
No, I don't think I'd appreciate the FUB barging in on me right now. That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will. Nuh-uh. I'm not knocking on that door unless it's absolutely necessary, and frankly, I don't see that happening anytime soon.
I figured. Charlie's apartment. Is that Emma's apartment, like over there, that I can't see? Probably, but I can't do anything with it.
That's Charlie's apartment. Nobody home.
There's nobody ever home. Charlie's like always at the cafe.
It's Fiona.
Can we talk to Fiona? Good morning.
Good morning. Did you ever question your own sanity, April? I mean, did you ever wonder if you were going mad?
It's funny you should say that. I'm quite
certain I'm insane.
I'm not trying to
pretty
amuse
sure
you,
about
April.
that.
I'm really serious.
No, I'm serious too.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I felt like that. Many times.
Then explain it to me. How do you deal with it? Do you lock it away inside yourself, or do you talk to someone about it? Because I'm at a loss here, April. I don't know what to do.
I talked to someone
about it.
That's what I figured. It's not something you can just stow away and forget about. What I saw, I won't ever be able to forget that, real or not.
What did you see?
Last night, right here in this room, Mickey and I, we were watching a movie, a documentary about the new synthetic rainforests in Mexico. You know, the ones that produce 8 times the oxygen of the original organic forests.
I've heard about...
But I'm digressing. Anyway, about halfway through the movie, like I said, I'm probably going completely bonkers. This room became it was more like a vision, really, and I'm sure it wasn't holographic.
What kind of vision?
This room turned into a forest.
What?
It was like the forest came out of the screen and into the room. Like being in the middle of a hollow theatre, but with added resolution, hallucinogenic effects, and
were you on drugs?
Smells.
Were you on drugs, Fiona?
It only lasted for a few seconds, and then it all just disappeared.
Did anyone else see this?
Mickey did, but she refuses to speak of it. Says it was just our imagination acting up, which leaves me wondering how long it'll take before I end up in a mental institution.
Well, something equally weird happened at the cafe last night.
At the cafe last night.
What was that?
Last night, at the cafe, right in front of everybody, this creature appeared out of thin air. Just like your forest. It was only there for a few seconds, and then it disappeared, but everybody saw it. Everybody.
Isn't that weird?
What's going on, love? I don't scare easily, but this is really getting to me.
Don't know. But whatever it is, I'm pretty sure Cortez is involved.
Cortez? How is he involved?
I don't know that either. I'd love to find out, though.
Have you seen Cortez
Have you seen
today?
Cortez today?
Because we need to find him.
No, darling. I don't think he's around.
Could you tell Cortez
I'm looking for him?
Certainly, darling, if I happen to see him.
Do you have any idea where Cortez is?
Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival cinema, but where that is, I wouldn't know.
So we might have to look for the location of the cinema.
He is our
great.
self-appointed film expert.
Great, we gotta
here.
talk to Zach.
You should talk to him, darling.
Great, Zach, my very best friend in the whole wide world. Thanks.
What other weird things have happened
lately?
Little things, like movement in the corner of your eye that's gone when you turn your head. And noises. The kind you're not supposed to hear in the city. Animal noises. Wild animals. And once, this was very early in the morning, mind, a few days ago, I looked down into the canal and saw what looked like an underwater city. As I looked at it, it dissolved into ripples of water. Scary. You're telling me, darling. I'm scared of cockroaches, for God's sake. What do you think this does to my nerves?
Alright.
I have to get going.
We
Take
already
care
got
of
an
yourself
idea
out
of
there,
where
darling.
Cortez is. So, so let's check what our diary says here. I made myself one solemn promise regarding this diary. On the day I first met him, I swore that Zach Lee would never ever ever be mentioned in this book. Ever. Whoops. Well, promises are made to be broken, right? I just wish I didn't have to break this one. I mean, it's not because he's an asshole. He is, but that's not what bothers me. And it's not because he's constantly hitting on me either, or because he lives right across the hall and every time I take a shower, he just happens to wander into the bathroom, or because he's less mature than a spoiled 4-year-old and with the vocabulary and imagination of a 14-year-old. No. The thing about Zach that bothers me the most is that he's so smug about himself. He thinks he's the bomb, so to speak. And no matter what I say to discourage him, he doesn't get it. Asking him for help goes against everything I believe in. But apparently if I want to find Cortez anytime soon, I don't have a choice. This is so humiliating. Alright. I love how the slang from the 90s is like all here. Like they didn't bother to like just take slang out of the writing. They just figured, oh, the slang will never change. In 200 years, the slang is still the same as it is in the 90s. Love it. Love that. Alright, let's knock on Zach's door. Because now we have a good reason to.
I never imagined I'd be doing this in a million years.
Well, well, what do you know? The princess comes knocking after all.
Yes, I finally realized what I was missing out on. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't knock you out. Oh! You just finished streaming some Just Dance? Only 2 people watched, Nate? That's kind of surprising to me. But yeah, as long as you had fun. That's the good thing. That's always what I hope for when I stream, is having fun. Right? I didn't get the impression you were fat, Nate. You don't look fat to me. I don't know. People called me fat too, so whatever. People don't know what they're talking about. Anyway. Woo, alright. Yeah. 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 If you only stream games that you like, then you always have fun, and it's always a good stream, right? That's how I look at it. Like, even if nobody watched and nobody participated, I love you guys. I love you guys, really I do, and I'd much rather have you here. But even if nobody comes, I am super happy just playing my games because I love my games. So either way, I think I said that it was in that one tweet earlier this month when I said even a bad stream is a good stream, kind of like pizza. I know that feeling, Nate. I have a goal weight that I want to get to too, and I'm not there yet, but I have less weight in my goal weight to lose than you do. But yeah, I have a little bit of a belly that I'd like to lose. Just a little one, but I used to be significantly more overweight, so I understand that feel. I lost a lot of weight when I was in my 20s. So anyway, continue on here. Let's finally realize what I was missing out on. No, don't get your hopes up. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that.
Don't get your hopes up.
I don't want to be sarcastic.
I think you're the one who's got her hopes up, babe. And you better hope I don't slam this door in your face.
Just do me one favor first, okay?
Oh, give me a reason to, babe.
A reason? You want a reason? Okay. What about a date?
Yeah. Good. Tonight.
Sure. Tonight. I'll meet you at the...
Oh my god, we're
Million, was
offering to go on a date with this guy?
And, are you gonna put out?
What?
What?
Seriously?
I mean,
dude.
if I'm gonna use my VIP passes and my pills, babe, I just gotta know if it'll be worth it or not. You on?
We'll see, Zach.
Just don't do a Houdini and vanish on me, babe. If you're a no-show and I wait around for you all night, I end up looking like an asshole. and that wouldn't make me very happy.
I'll be a good girl and show.
Smart. So, what do you want to know?
What do I want to know? I want to know where I can find a theater that shows old movies.
There are quite a few that do, but only one that runs optical stock. I figure that's the one you want, yeah?
Why?
'Cause that's where Cortez likes to hang out, and I'm guessing you're trying to hook up with him.
No. I just need to do some research for a painting.
Babe, I'm not a moron. I see you guys together. What are you, his lover? Do shriveled old weirdos turn you on? What is it, his accent? His acute lack of fashion?
It's not what you think.
Whatever. Hey, like I give a shit? You're with me tonight. By tomorrow morning, I don't think you'll find that old creep so appealing anymore.
Oh
So,
boy.
where's Cortez?
Oh boy.
When he's not outside reading or whatever the hell he does, he's usually at the Mercury Theater. They show old movies on real celluloid stock through a projector, like in the fucking Middle Ages.
Where's this theater located?
I don't remember the street it's on. It's been ages since I was there last. But you'll find it if you head out the East Gateway from Metro Circle. It's close to the Radio Power Building, and there are tons of adult stores in the area. Actually, if you're not too busy, you could pick up something for us to watch tonight. Something really filthy.
Zach, I don't think...
Hey, whatever. I was just kidding, yeah? Babe, you got a major bug up your ass. Get a fucking sense of humor, yeah?
This guy.
I'll keep that in mind.
This guy.
Thanks for the tip.
Why did we agree
and
to
the
go
info.
on a date with this dude?
Just be at the pavilion by 10, okay? I don't like waiting around for babies like you. Got a million better things to do. And it wouldn't be a good idea for you to ditch me. Not a good idea at all.
This dude. This dude! Ah! This is disgusting. Alright, save. What did we write in our diary? According to Zach, I can find Cortez uptown, right off Metro Circle at a movie theater called Mercury Theater. Even I know that's an Orson Welles reference. It makes sense because I remember him saying something about old movies yesterday morning. I'll have to catch the subway to get there. Oh, I can't wait. I so love Metro Circle. The prostitutes, the drug dealers, the decomposing garbage, the tourists. Oh yeah, sweet. Note to self, next time you promise to go on a date with Zach Lee, bring somebody along to put a bullet through your head. Like, duh. Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Let's go find Cortez. There's like nobody here. It's like there's like 2 people standing there and that's it. It's so quiet. You'd think this was a busy city or something, but nope. Nobody. It's like a ghost town. Oh, no problem, Nate. Oh, you just had to... I mean, you're such a good friend. Like, I can understand that. Hopefully she can get it replaced soon. Okay, so now we have to go to Metro Circle. Well, that's a cool car. I want that car. I want it.
Would you believe this is the first thing I saw when I came to Newport? Big city? Gotta love it.
Oh boy. Metro Circle.
Metro Circle. Gloriously decadent. I hear Bingo's planning to buy the whole thing, convert it into a theme park or something. I'll believe it when I see it.
Sextasy?
Sextasy. Sexual fantasy. Just the thing I need to feel really depressed about my love life.
It's like that's the only thing in all of these that actually has its own thing to look at. Is there anything else I can look
Those
at?
elevator tubes provide access to the mid and upper levels of Newport. I'd need proper ID before I could use them, of course.
Elevators. Okay, so I need proper ID. Subway. East Gateway, that's where we're going, right? Club?
Popular place. Not my crowd, though.
What is this? To the subway? Bomb?
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase, hitting the bottle. And he's hitting it hard. Well, at least he's not doing anything.
Liquor store? To Metro Circle. That's where we came from.
It's a liquor store.
Down the street? I mean, I'm guessing we have to keep going down the street. Ah, here we go. Mercury Theater.
Mercury. They left out the theater bit, but maybe that's self-explanatory.
I would think so.
A Welsh ghost story, written and directed by Ragnar Tornquist. I saw that. It's a classic. Women in dire need of medical attention. I thought that was a porno, but I guess it's just an artsy foreign flick. As long as they speak French, it can't be smut.
Right.
Bergman Festival at the Mercury Theater. Opens August 1st, 2209. That's on Tuesday. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll go. Box office is closed.
Box office is closed.
This guy looks like he works at the theater.
Probably does. Entrance?
That guy's so conspicuous, he's gotta be a cop on a stakeout assignment.
So conspicuous. We can probably go inside. There's things to look at. There's things to do. Alley door.
It's a fuse box. There's something wrong with the power in that box, and it looks like the theater marquee's connected to the same switch. It keeps flickering on and off.
It's locked, right? That's probably what we need the key for.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself. That's city property, ma'am.
That door leads back into what looks like an alleyway behind the theater.
Okay.
Just trash.
Can we dig through the trash? Because that's... Oh, we can move this?
Lady, don't you keep playing with that thing now, you hear? Leave it be.
Ooze?
Green ooze.
I feel like I need to probably save. I don't know if there are any deaths in this game, but I do feel like anytime you try something like pick up ooze with hand, maybe... Maybe save first.
Smells like kerosene.
Oh, thank you, Nate. And you gifted us. Thank you for continuing your gift sub and gifting another sub to Rosa. That's so sweet. Hype, hype. I gotta like shove some emotes in the chat here, but I can't do it because otherwise I'd have to alt tab out, and that'll probably like screw up everything, right? Right. Here. I'll throw some emotes. Throw some emotes. Hype, hype. Thank you so much.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Oh. It's 4 o'clock.
Oh, geez. Hold on there 1 second, lady. Dang marquee, light up! Good. Now stay that way, you hear?
You thought your alarm was going off? Oh, and thank you, Rosa, for continuing your gift sub. I know it's September, and that's awesome. I love September. Okay, so is the theater open?
Is the theater open now?
No, I reckon it ain't, lady. It don't open till this evening. Ain't nobody in there either. I reckon that wouldn't be legal.
Do you work
at
here?
the theater?
Probably, clearly.
Yes'm. I'm Freddie. Freddie Mellon. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she owns the theater. Yup, I reckon she does, She owns
This guy's
it,
accent.
and she be running it by her own self like a real proprietor. I reckon I help out some, of course, yup.
And what do you do, sir?
I'm the usher. And I also takes care of sweeping and cleaning up after the show. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she say she reckon I'm a regular jack of all trades. I'll tell you what, I think she's right about that,
Do you know a man called Cortez?
Is Cortez here?
No. I can't say as I does, lady.
Of course, you probably
Ain't
wouldn't
never met
know
him.
the guy's name that just
Now,
happens to be
I reckon I'd like to
at
get
your
on
theater
with
all
my
the time. Like, who
sweeping,
really knows the names of their
But
customers?
I'm supposed to meet him here. Are you sure you don't know him?
Look, lady, I reckon you should just mind your own bee's knees and get. I told you, I ain't seen Cortez today.
You said you didn't know Cortez.
I reckon I don't know nobody by that name, so I tell you what. I'd mighty appreciate it
These
if
are
you'd
so
stop
American meme
bothering me
characters.
and let me get on with my work. Jesus, Mary, and baby Joseph. I reckon the whole dang world wants to find Cortez today.
To be clear,
Thanks anyway.
this isn't actual,
Yes,
like, Venice, Italy.
I'll tell you what. You go on now.
This is
and let Freddie Mellon
some
do his sweeping before
Venice
his
Beach,
mama,
California.
Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all
They did say it was in
pissed off.
America. They did say that, but I don't... Get off my lawn, right? Don't do it. Don't... Stop bothering me. I'm actually curious if the door is closed. Can I actually go in there?
It's locked.
Yeah, of course it is. Before I... Yeah, I made it to chapter 2. Without game-crashing bugs yet.
Hi there. Having fun?
It is progress,
Did your
yeah.
mother teach you not to talk to strangers?
I'm an orphan. I gotta say that.
I'm an orphan.
Yeah? Well, all the more reason for you not to talk to strangers. Now get lost.
Why are you dressed
Why
like
are you
a
dressed
cop?
like a cop?
What do you mean, why am I dressed like a... Hey, wait a second, what's it to you?
Just trying to do my bit for the boys in blue, sir. You look like a cop, so if you're on a stakeout or something, you should try to blend in a little more. Go native.
Yeah, how?
How?
I don't know. But that trench coat, it sort of gives it away. Perhaps a pair of blue jeans and one of those I'm with stupid t-shirts might help.
Hold on,
She's
let me
not
get this
wrong.
down right. Hey, wait a second, what am I doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
The NPD fashion consultant?
Is that supposed to be funny,
It
ma'am?
is funny. It's
Are you
really
a
funny.
comedian or something? Because I'm not laughing.
I'm laughing.
I'm not even smiling, am I? Now get your ass out of here and don't bother me again.
Is that a threat?
Damn right it's a threat.
Oh.
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
We gotta finish this part anyway.
Don't you get tired of hanging around here all day long?
No, ma'am.
So you're completely fine. There's nothing you'd want.
That's right.
Nothing at all?
Like some
Nothing
bread?
at all.
You want some bread?
Not even a bite to eat?
Some bread?
Just had a full lunch, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
So you just had lunch?
That's right. At Cool Cow.
What did you have?
A triple whammy cow patty with a side order of grease onions and a large bingo cola. No ice.
What about fries?
And a double order of cheese and fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melted goat cheese.
And you had this when?
About an hour ago.
And you don't feel, the urge to
To go.
No, ma'am, no. My bowels are genetically enhanced and require only perfunctory attention.
The burger filled you up good? You don't have the munchies?
Well, now you mention it, I have a craving for sweets. I didn't have time for my usual Cool Cow strawberry pie with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a scoop of ice cream. Wait a second. What am I telling you all this for? Who the hell are you anyway? Hey, get out of here, ma'am. Right this minute or else...
Is this a threat? I think that was a threat.
A very serious one, ma'am.
He's so seriously threatening. This guy.
Hello again.
The detective.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
Are you on the job?
On the job? What do you mean, on the job?
You know, an assignment, stakeout, undercover operation.
I
Very
suggest
clearly.
you get the hell out of here now, ma'am, before things get ugly.
Was that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yes, I am.
Alright, so we have to get him some dessert, I think. And then he'll probably leave and eat it, and then we can probably screw around with this fuse box. I'm kinda...
It's locked.
Oh, it's locked. Freddie Mellon.
Freddie
All right.
Mellon.
I think I might be wrapping it up here. Just because it is just past 4. And I usually only try to stream for like 3 hours or so. It's just past that point. And we've made some significant progress in this game. I feel good about it. We're gonna save. We're gonna save right here. And we're gonna pick up with this again next Sunday, I think. Yeah. And hopefully the game will still work and streaming it will not be as much of a pain as it was today. So yeah, it's I don't like the way I have to stream the game. I have to use display capture, and then I also have to do some weird stuff, weird stuff there. Thank you for watching, Rosa, and thank you again for the subs. That was so nice of you guys. Really appreciate it, and I can't wait to play this game again for you guys. This was actually really fun. I wasn't sure what to expect, but like nothing has been too challenging yet. I have a feeling I'm about to come up to some puzzles that might be a little tricky though, especially getting the key, getting in the theater. I don't know. I'm not really sure. We'll see. We'll see how that goes next week. So real quick, before I think I'm gonna send you guys back to Goaty. Nintendo is still happening. If you guys didn't know or weren't aware, I was on Nintendo this weekend. It's part of a huge retro marathon of lots of games that are less represented on Twitch, obscure games, non-Nintendo, just games most people haven't heard of. It's a really cool marathon if you're interested in anything that you maybe haven't seen before. So we're going to send you back over there, but before I do that, I just want to say that this week should be a fun week. Monday, tomorrow, we've got, for rerun day, we've got Thimbleweed Park still running. I think I've got like 3 parts left of that series. That game was a pretty long game, and it's a really great game. So I think it's part 5 that's showing tomorrow. Then Tuesday we'll be picking up with Life is Strange again. I didn't continue that last Tuesday. Instead, I did the Hitchhiker's Guide. Yeah, I have been super busy. Super busy. Next week is going to be pretty busy too. The kids starting school and everything. I have a kindergartner now. It's kind of crazy. And I have a lot of stuff going on at work at this point in time. So I did take some days off here to kind of catch up and try to get my bearings as to what I'm doing. So Tuesday, I hope you have a great week too, Nate. You and Rosa both. I love you guys. So I'll see you guys all live next on Tuesday for more Life is Strange. We'll play episode 3. Hopefully we won't cry too much or get depressed with the choices we have to make with an opposite choices playthrough. And then Thursday we're going to do some King's Quest 2. That's a rerun. So I don't know if I will be able to be present for the chat, but I will try to be. Usually it's tricky because I'm usually working. So probably won't be able to be too involved. And I may end reruns after the King's Quest series finishes. I'm not sure yet. We will see. Saturday we will pick up with more Freddy Farkas, and next Sunday, of course, we will continue this game. I really like it. I'm glad Handy Gamer Show viewer requested this. I think it's a fun game. So, without further ado, thank you guys all for watching, and I will send you guys back to Goaty to watch some more Nintendo. If you would like to stick around for that, enjoy. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!